Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the AEW Dynamite Watch-Along. It is Wednesday, January 29th. It's Denise and Reg here. What up, everybody? What's up, Reg?
What's up, my homegirl Denise? It's your favorite rapper, your favorite writer, your favorite podcaster. It's Wednesday. Dynamite. There's a sick show going on, Denise. I don't know if you're caught up on it, but we're in for a treat tonight.
I don't know what's on today's card. Like, what is even happening today? Like, I have not been online since Monday, Reg. Like, I don't know anything that's happening right now in the world of wrestling.
Wow. Well, I know that they just announced Ricochet and AR Fox is going to be on this show.
Okay.
So I'm sick about that. I don't care about anything else. I don't know what else is on the show. That's all I care about.
You were like, we're in for an amazing show. And I'm like, oh my God, what did they announce on today's show?
That's it. We announced it. That's it. No, it's a pretty sick card. Let me pull it up real quick.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, yesterday I unfortunately had to cancel my NXT watch along and my NXT review show because your girl got the stomach flu. And
Gross.
Reg, I have been sick since Monday night at like 10 o'clock, right after Raw. I was on the phone with my mom. I was chilling, had to take a shower, ready to go to like bed and shit. And it just hit me. And from like literally 10 o'clock at Monday night to Tuesday, 10 o'clock, it was just like nonstop. Just
Didn't
so
you
horrible.
come from Vegas?
No, I didn't get it from Vegas. I got it from my husband. He had the stomach bug while he was when I was in Las Vegas. He told me, he was like, oh, I don't feel good. I think I ate some bad chicken. He didn't know he had a virus that he got. He thought he just ate bad chicken from Flame Broiler and got sick, but he didn't realize he had a stomach virus that he got from some people at work that gave it to him, that gave it to me. And so I was sick Monday. I was sick all of Tuesday. And then today I've been feeling like so much better. I actually ate today 2 times, which was marvelous. So that was nice. Yeah, that was very, very nice. But I've just been like all like super tired though. Just very, very tired.
Yeah, that's funny because I woke up, like I told you, with a violent hangover. I went a little too hard at karaoke last night. And so I was like, man, am I going to cancel this?
What were you doing karaoke on a Tuesday?
I'm a grown up, Denise. I can do the things that I want and I can enjoy myself as a blah, blah, blah year old man. Okay. It was fun. It was great. I had a little too much fun. And so I ruined some things inside of my place at one point. So.
How drunk were you, Reg?
I thought I was okay, but I was so drunk. What I usually do is I'll partake in my favorite thing in the middle between drinking, but yesterday I didn't. And so that's the problem. So it was just all alcohol inside of me. And brother, it beat me up.
So both you and I were sick, but for totally different reasons.
Way different reasons. I'm like, this show's going to be over and you're over there dying. And I'm just like, oh, alcohol, beer, and fucking shots. It's crazy.
I know, and I was dying. It was terrible, but
sorry,
hey, Denise. It is what it is. Shit happens. And apparently it's going around, by the way. It's like called like neurovirus or something. And I was like, no one told me. I was perfectly fine. Every day was glorious. I was having a jolly day.
And why is there always got to be something? Now there's a stomach virus going around that I got to worry about.
And what's worse is that like you don't even know it, Reg. It just gets you. It literally just hits you out of nowhere. You got no symptoms until they all come at you right away.
And then
just like this. And then you're dead.
God. Jeez Louise.
We're still a minute, by the way, from AEW Dynamite stalling. Yeah.
Rest in peace to your stomach.
Yeah, ripped me. It was so bad. But anyways, I felt so bad because I couldn't even like promote or do anything, which I haven't even promoted today's watch along. So let me do that right now.
Canceling a show. Denise, do you know Denise is down if she canceled a show? She never cancels shows.
Fudge, no. All right, let me see. Let me get people in here.
She likes the money. Let's restart the rumor that Shane McMahon's coming back for the he's the reason that the Death Riders are doing this.
Why are we gonna restart the rumor?
Because I want they'll be like, what's the reason for the Death Riders? Shane McMahon is orchestrating all this. He wants you guys to be mad.
Is AEW on yet? Mine's is not on yet.
No, it hasn't started yet. Oh yeah. Okay, now it just clicked over.
Wait, yours started already? Oh, okay, mine just started. Okay, let me get the volume up. Hold on. We're new here, apparently. I don't know how to use HBO Max.
Learn how to use your computer.
How? Am I live?
Yeah, you're live.
Okay. I was like, what is happening here? All right, chat. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio or not. Reg, how does that audio sound to you?
It sounds good to me.
Okay, let me know, chat. Is it too loud, too low? Let us know. Let me tweet. I haven't even promoted our watch along. AEW watch along on now.
On right now. Okay, I think I'm caught up to you.
Do I look awful, Reg?
No, you look great.
I was gonna say I look a little bit like this was the best it was gonna get today.
You look amazing, Denise.
You know what's weird? So, like, by the way, who's Will Ospreay wrestling today?
He's wrestling Brian Cage.
Oh, okay, that's right. Oh, it's in our thumbnail.
Yeah.
What do you call it? You know what's weird too? I don't know why, but the back of my neck hurts really bad, and I think it's from laying down all day.
The back of your neck.
Yeah, you know the little ball that you have on your spinal cord?
Mm-hmm.
That little ball is hurting.
That little ball.
Like I move, I talk, and it hurts.
I move, I talk, and it hurts. This is a lesson from Denise, you guys.
Yeah. Oh man, what a day. All right, well, let's see what AEW gets us here. All right, by the way, we got our first super chat of the day. Thank you so much to John Taylor. He says, I'd like to imagine both of you slowly crawling to your chairs for the We Ain't 100%, but we doing this Dynamite watch along.
We're here, baby.
Not fair, though. Yours was a choice. Mine was not. I had
choice.
plans, Reg. Do you have any idea how behind I am?
A choice? Why are you saying that's a choice? I never choose to be hungover. I usually drink and come home and I'm fine and great, but something was different. I was roofied, I think. Somebody roofied my beer. That's crazy. My beer?
Maybe that's why all this stuff was broken in your house, Reg.
I know. I'm like, damn, what happened in here, dude? Damn. I didn't even eat food or nothing. That's crazy. That's why I didn't eat food, too.
You know what's crazy? On the day that I can't eat, I ordered chicken nuggets. Okay, Brian Cage versus Will Ospreay started. I ordered chicken nuggets, right, to like try to get something in my system. And they ended up sending me 2 boxes of 10-piece chicken McNuggets instead of the one.
So you could have had 10 nuggets.
I want you to take a good look at that screen right now. Take a look. Take a look.
Who is that? Oh, that's Kenny.
Yes, Omega. Kenny Omega's down and he's being attended to as the match gets underway.
Ew, don't tell me this is what we're going to see right now.
What do you mean?
Poor Will Ospreay gets beat from behind. Ew. Hate it.
Beat from behind? Why do you hate that?
I don't know. I just felt like talking shit.
Okay. You know this is about to be some heat, Denise. This is Will Ospreay.
Yeah, I know. It's about to get really good, though. I feel like
Thank you very much. Yes.
we've seen Will Ospreay, Brian Cage, haven't we?
Yeah, they wrestled maybe in like the was Brian Cage at the Continental Classic? We've seen it a couple months ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, I felt like I had seen this match already. Which is kind of weird because you don't often see like Will Ospreay get all these like repeat opponents, right?
Right. Yeah, no, they usually like to keep it pretty fresh, but for what this story that they're telling, this makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Here we go,
Or
baby.
Kenny Omega, he just came back and he's already been taken out.
See, man, I think maybe they're just doing that in despair type thing, and he'll come back, you know. Like we want to think he's out, but he's actually here.
Brian Cage's hair is like really alive.
I knew you were gonna say something. As soon as they zoomed in on his very hairy face, he has a lot. Like it's grown in.
I was gonna say he has more hair than ever.
Like what was his haircut before? Was he bald? I'm like, it's so weird when
He wasn't
bald
bald,
guys
he
are
just
bald.
had like a little buzz.
Oh, he would do like the mohawk thing. That was his thing for a while.
Oh yeah,
too.
that's right, he did. Like, why would you do that if you have the potential to have this much hair on your head?
I'm saying you got a thick, luscious head of hair, dude. Use it.
Right, I would look like this all the time if I was Brian Cage.
assassin. The elbow strike backs up.
Like he was hiding those locks.
Was looking for a flipping neck breaker, but instead Cage caught him, plucked him out of midair.
Caught him.
Do not kill Will Ospreay, Brian.
Please be careful with that. That's precious cargo.
I know.
He's walking him.
I know, right? This has been going on for quite a minute.
Position.
That's funny.
Right in front of the desk right here, right in front of Don
Precious cargo.
Precious cargo.
All right. Who do you think is Tony Khan's most precious cargo on the roster? Where like if that person got like the stomach flu, Tony Khan would be like, no.
At this point, I don't know, cause like I'm like Kenny Omega was out. Like I feel like he was precious cargo, and he was out for a year and a half.
Yeah.
At this point, Kenny again, like losing him again would be devastating, you know?
Right, for sure.
Don, put your heads up. No, don't tell him. Watch out. No, come on now.
Come on now.
Well, it's easy to do.
Brian Cage is having a good time with Will Ospreay right now. Like this is the most we've seen him look this way in a long time.
Dude, he loves this. This is his favorite.
He got bigger. Did he get bigger, or we just haven't seen him enough?
No, this fool stays in the gym. All he ever does is gym. Break up gym.
I swear, this dude looks bigger every time I see him.
You would think as he gets older, he would get smaller, but he's like, "No, I'm getting bigger, dog. What's up?"
Yeah. You're like, when are you going to get like those little old man bones?
Seriously.
I don't think old man bones exist for Brian Cage.
No, he wants to continue looking like a superhero forever, which I respect.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
When's the last time you had a candy bar, Brian Cage?
No, you know, I'm sure he does eat junk food because I saw him at Expo Lucha with his wife, Melissa. And they were walking and they were both eating from the food truck, like hot Cheetos, burrito, I think it was. And I was like, wait, they eat hot Cheetos? Because both him and Melissa are like super fit. And then I started thinking, well, because
she is super fit too.
Yeah, but because they both work out so much, a bag of hot Cheetos on them is not the same effect as it would on us normal people eating hot Cheetos that don't work out that much.
And they probably either just came from the gym or on their way to the gym.
Right. Like
to eliminate this bag of Cheetos. Yeah.
Right. But I remember having that reaction of being like, what? They eat chips? I can't believe it.
This fit handsome couple eats chips, not protein chips.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, see, that's true. Ten Russo says get burgers for the calories. That's what I figured. Like, he can actually eat all of this stuff and not have it, like, you know, affect him the way that it would us.
Right. Lucky.
I know, right? If only we could get ourselves up to go to the gym and stop being lazy.
I know, that'd be sick. If I look like Brian Cage, I was like,
when you have that type of offense put on you.
Would you want to look like Brian Cage? Be like that super fit and muscular?
No, that's crazy.
Really?
That's too much.
It's too much?
Yeah. There has to be a line, Denise.
Because what he does is a cover here
by no, I feel like if I was a man, I would be like, let's go.
If you were a man, you would want to be jacked.
No,
look at that, Denise. That's crazy. You can't get like regular clothes. Like you gotta like change your whole lifestyle.
That's true.
And I'm not into it.
That's true.
He's giant.
I would want to be a little jacked.
Yes, just go here in AEW. That is why.
I mean, a little jacked, yeah, but like that, that's crazy. Look at that
like
arm.
A little jacked. Like someone you know has big time muscles, but you also don't look at them and go, oh shit.
Big time muscles, like Ricochet.
No,
because he's super jacked. Like he has like 1,000 abs.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to find my perfect body if I was a man. So I'm gonna look for it tonight.
My perfect body.
Who would I want to look like?
What about Ospreay?
Yeah, fine too. I'm still seeking my perfect male body if I was a man.
There's no one in this company. I would say
I'm also gonna look for my perfect female dream body as a woman.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm gonna put our
That'll
picture on my refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I agree with Tracy. Drew McIntyre. He is
Oh,
super
yeah.
like muscular and big, but he's not like holy shit, you know?
Well, his height adds into it also. You know what I mean? That factors in.
That's true. I would say Drew McIntyre. If I could look like any dude, it would be Drew McIntyre for sure.
That was a beast too.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be a beast as a man.
I want to look like Rick Knox.
Jonathan Taylor's like, Denise would literally be Matt Jackson.
That's her now, honestly.
That's me right now. Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to get a picture with Matt Jackson and all will be complete.
The world. Phenomenal Forum. Excalibur never wants to call it the Phenomenal Forum. That's what it is, Excalibur.
What does he call it?
Elbow.
That's so boring. Elbow.
The flying elbow. Say Macho Man. Shout out to Macho Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, for as emotional as this match must be, this is about more than Ospreay versus
Don Callis
in a vacuum. This is about Ospreay and Omega.
Uh-oh.
With Don Callis and his family. I'm sorry, that's why Don is so emotional right now.
Hidden Blade. Oh no. Brian Cage is on him.
And he's multitasking. And he's cheerleading, doing everything.
Suplex.
Oh. Attempt. Ospreay once again landing on his feet.
Drop down. Nope.
Yeah, but
Cage is still up there. Big boot. Tess.
You forgot to do a little Will Ospreay thing.
Flipperoonie time coming, baby.
Do it, boo.
Ooh, that is magic. How do you glide?
How do you what? Glide?
Yeah, like how do you glide through the air?
I don't know, Reg.
Look at this.
I think you're either bored with it or maybe it's Maybelline.
He looks like a Disney princess flying through the air.
With his golden locks. He's like Cinderella.
He is. A beautiful person through the air, flying. That's magic.
That's
I have to be
funny.
very careful that Will Ospreay doesn't
Big
attack me
suplex.
out here. I'm a broadcast journalist right
Who
now. He
better?
shouldn't be putting his hands on
All right, Reg. Would you rather be and look as muscular as Brian Cage or wrestle like Will Ospreay?
Ospreay every time, not even a question. But whose body would I have if I wrestle like Will Ospreay?
Will Ospreay's.
Oh yeah, Ospreay. Easy. Be a legend. Dave Meltzer gives me 5 stars every time I have a match. Yeah.
You wake up, he's like 5 stars for you, baby.
Like, great wake up, dude. Here you go, 5 stars.
Best I've ever seen.
Best wake up I've ever seen. Oh, you're eating breakfast? Oh, 5 stars for eating breakfast, man. Great breakfast.
Amazing.
Cage, Taz, and I'll say this. We know about the power.
I love how everybody in the chat is also picking Ospreay. They're like Ospreay, Ospreay.
Yeah, come on, not even a question.
Thank you. I was waiting for someone to notice that I made this joke. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe you're born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Here we go. Oh, reversal. Oh, big lariat.
Might be it for Ospreay here, guys.
Into the sit out power bomb. Lagger bomb. That was a backyard wrestling
I'm so
spot.
glad that this whole little feud with the Don Callis family is getting Brian Cage this match with Will Ospreay.
And he just had the match with Kenny too. He's cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, bam.
As I said, I feel like I've been seeing so much more of Brian Cage.
Brian Cage is awesome.
It's because Cage didn't have the perfect pin on that.
He's a creative wrestler also.
This match continues. Lariat in the corner. Ospreay.
I'm sorry. I mean, Don Callis, you bring up a great point earlier about the conditioning, the cardio of Cage, a man his size.
He's like, I'm about
It's
to get
amazing.
this.
The motor he has. It really
Wait,
is
what is he
impressive.
doing?
Yeah, I mean, the muscle weighs a lot. He's carrying that around, and he's still
Whoa.
staying move for move with the great Will Ospreay.
Yeah, Brian Cage carrying two.
What is? Oh, super F5.
Ospreay off the middle rope face first. Cage with the cover in the bottom rope, but
Hey,
Lance Archer.
you
Same
saw
thing
that,
for
Rick
Lance
Knox.
Archer. I'm glad Lance Archer's getting more of a spotlight during all of this.
Yeah, Lance Archer is, like I always say, super popular. Like everybody, when he's featured, people are like, yeah, more Lance Archer. So it's great to see him.
Cage kind of arguing it. But you got to tip your cap to Ospreay.
And like anybody who does the choke slam, I'm always a fan. So
He's a big guy too. I'm telling you,
boy.
Lance Archer and Brian Cage for tag team champions.
Yeah, I'm with it. That Hurt Syndicate match is gonna hit.
Yeah, see? Meat versus meat.
Oh.
A friendly fire between the Don Callis family members.
Yep, that's that reversal.
Damn, he's so big.
Styles Clash.
Oh, man. He was barely not even able to wrap the other arm.
Yeah, he was heavy.
Yeah, he was heavy.
Great finish.
That was a fun little match.
That was fun. Brian
You
Cage was
both
beating
did
his ass.
good.
Great job, you guys.
Great job.
Hands in. 2468. Who do we appreciate?
You earned your paycheck today.
That's the last guy you want all over you right now. The gigantic Murder Hawk monster trying to cover up his
Somebody needs to come help Ospreay. Oh, yeah. Kenny Omega's beat up.
He's a man alone right now. No one's coming. This is the end. You're right.
They're outnumbered, Denise. Because as soon as Kenny comes down, then Fletcher and Takeshita are just going to jump him.
Yeah, regardless, they're outnumbered. That's what happened last week.
Finish him off. Finish him off. I
Oh,
want him getting to Brisbane. See, this is what it's all about.
Brisbane.
This is after a brutal
That's what it's all about. Fucking Brisbane.
match, meaning physical match that Ospreay had. Brutal from physicality.
Bro, I thought they were going to be in Melbourne.
No, Brisbane, Denise. Come on.
Oh.
Okay, here he comes. Battle cry, baby.
Okay, well, at least he came out with a chair. They didn't have him bust a Jay White like last week where he ran out there with no weapon.
Right. Grab a
Made him look
weapon,
all
Jay.
silly.
Find something on the way.
At least they didn't do Kenny Omega dirty like that.
Watch your back, Kenny.
The big Kenny, wielding the chair.
Watch your back.
Keeping everybody away.
Kenny's not done. He's fired up.
Lance Archer thinking better of it when Kenny Omega is swinging that stick.
Yes.
It's so weird seeing Kenny and Will Ospreay on the same side of things.
Mhm.
Keep Kenny Omega down.
Like, I keep
Legend.
feeling like they're going to turn around and go bam, 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 bam.
I said, watch your back, dudes. Here's Fletcher and Takeshita.
The man that will face the
Takeshita got on some flowy pants.
Brisbane in just over 2 weeks' time. Yeah, but we're not in Brisbane just yet. And man, oh man, the numbers game has caught up to Omega and Ospreay.
And now Kenny's getting beaten up twice tonight.
Fletcher.
You saw that? He's like,
Ah!
throws his jacket. Like, all of
Oh,
that
no.
did not constitute all of that screaming.
Right.
I think that was my
Oh.
favorite Kyle Fletcher moment ever.
Oh, Kenny hit.
I mean, if you're beating up Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, Denise, wouldn't you react like that too?
I mean, I guess.
Ospreay, of course, with those neck issues that have been plaguing him for over a year. Omega with issues of his own.
That was
They
funny.
need help. Are they going to get help? Is that the resolution, or is Kenny and Ospreay going to beat them all up? I don't like that option either,
I don't know.
because they shouldn't be able to beat up poor guys.
No.
These four guys specifically, you know.
Hey, but the Don Callis family is looking pretty strong, though.
I'm
Looked
liking
pretty
it.
strong last week. Looked pretty strong this week.
Phil and I were talking about it. Like, the perception on Don Callis has changed so much. Remember, there was a time, Denise, where we were like, "Oh, Don Callis," we weren't super into it. Way different now. Now I'm like, "Yo, Don Callis, more Don Callis."
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily like about Don Callis. It's about the guys that he comes with.
Yeah, I think that's the difference.
I'm not gonna be like, "Yay, more Don Callis." No, it would be like more of Don Callis's family, not Don Callis per se.
But he representing for him, you know. You feel me?
Like, if 1 week he's out, I'm not gonna care if he's out. I'm gonna be like, as long as all these guys are here, we're good.
Right.
Turning his back on him, inflicting even more punishment as Omega and Ospreay.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Omega.
Ah! I'm gonna want Kyle Fletcher to scream like that all the time. Ah!
All right. Which one of these guys is your body type, Denise?
Ooh, I would probably say Takeshita.
Takeshita's your one.
Yeah, Takeshita. But Takeshita is also my style buddy. Like, I love the way the Takeshita dresses.
Dope
Like
fit.
the big pants. I love the big pants. The big jacket. Love the big jacket. Messy hair look. Love it. Like, Takeshita and me could go shopping together.
Messy hair look.
Come on, Bessie. Me and Takeshita could go grab smoothies at the mall and
Dude,
go
that is
shopping.
funny.
Come Come
You
on,
guys
Red,
both
Red,
with your
you can see it. Can't
laundry
you see
gear.
it?
I can see it though. That's the best part
See?
about it.
Just over 2 weeks, Grand
I
Slam
just
Ospreay.
know
You
it.
guys
would
with
be
your little
crazy,
iced
buddy.
coffees. You and Takeshita.
I'm gonna tell Takeshi you want to be my mall buddy.
Dude.
Oh
And we know it's Cinnabon thing, so we know he likes them all.
yeah.
Will face Jeff Jarrett one-on-one. If Jeff Jarrett wins, he will earn a shot at Jon Moxley in the AEW World Championship. Plus our main event.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got Mercedes versus Yuka Sakazaki.
Mercedes.
Oh, the match you're looking forward to, Ricochet and AR Fox.
Let's go, baby. Flipping, spinning, flipping and spinning.
AEW always tricks me when I think they're gonna go to commercial. I'm always so ready to go to commercial, and then they're like, "Oh no, wait, hold on, there's this."
They're like, psych.
Yeah, every time.
Oh, what? Wait. What?
Wait, why is Hangman going into Swerve's locker room?
Wait,
Can you talk to me
what?
about Christopher Daniels and his
Oh, another
Wait, a
run
lot?
with MJF.
A lot is going on right now.
That is unbelievable. You know, he just walks around like he's king shit. Everybody loves Hangman, though. The fans, no matter what he does, Hangman did nothing wrong. But if I breathe funny, I mean, it's all over for me. Hypocritical.
MJF, while you're here, can I talk to you about Jeff Jarrett's upcoming match tonight against Claudio Castagnoli? Max, please, can I have your attention?
Oh, sorry, love. ADD. How do I feel tonight? I'm not going to let nobody, ruin my mood tonight, Renee. Tonight, I get to prove that my words aren't just beautiful poetry. No. They're prophecy. See, last week, Double J, I told you that sometimes you're better off making a deal with the devil than you are defying him. And tonight, you're going to learn that the hard way. Because tonight, you are going to have to go out there alone and face one of the most dangerous man AEW has to offer.
Speak on it, Max.
Horse, Claudio Castagnoli. And that's all because of your narcissism, Jeff, because you refused my sweetheart of an offer. But I got a new offer for you tonight, Jeff, and unfortunately for you, it's one you can't decline. And it goes something like this, Double J. The last outlaws, last ride. Ain't I great?
I love how they didn't even have Renee respond to that. All right, we're on a commercial break. Let me get into these super chats here. Thank you so much to everybody who's here, who's hanging out. Thankfully, both Reg and I made it today, and we're here and we're having a good time. Let's see what we got. We got John Taylor here who says, I was ready to blame the candy hearts for Denise. I wish, I've been wanting my candy hearts and they've just been sitting there because I can't even eat them.
What candy hearts?
So I've been addicted to like the little Valentine's candy heart boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been like going through those. Like I just be buying the case and I just be like munching on them throughout the day. Oh,
the ones that are like,
good.
Be mine, love you, you're great.
Yeah, those ones
are gross.
Those ones. You don't like those? What's wrong with you, Reg? They're so good.
Disgusting. What flavor are those even, Denise?
I don't know, but they're delicious. I eat them
Those
all.
are
I don't
good.
even read the messages.
Ew,
like
gross.
I have no idea what the messages are. I just eat them.
Disgusting. Those are worse than those. What are those big Necco wafers? You know what those are?
Necco wafers?
I'm showing my age with this one. Yeah.
What's Necco wafers?
They're like these big wafers. They come in like a white package. They're different colors. They're like giant Smarties, but if Smarties are actually good.
Not the sweethearts.
No, they're Necco wafers. There's old people snacks for sure.
Necco wafers? Hold on, I'm gonna Google them. Necco.
I'm like definitely showing my age. I'm 108 years old with this
Necco
snack.
wafers.
They're like,
candy?
man, this one's
Hold
from
on.
the 40s.
Oh, I only ever see these in those big candy stores. The ones that have like all the candies. But I've never tried them because they look so boring. Like they look like medicine.
Exactly. You just described it to a T right there. They're like medicine. They're boring and disgusting. That's what I feel like with the hearts.
Okay, well, now that I know that they taste like the hearts, I might actually buy them.
No, don't buy them. I'm tricking you. This is a trick. Those are disgusting.
We got Terrence Johnson who says, watching old Hitro videos makes me frustrated. Oh, Hit Row. I'm on Hitro. What is Hitro?
What is this damn Hitro?
I was like, is Hitro like a new series or something?
Have you ever seen Hitro, Denise? It's on Netflix.
Okay, I'm going to look for Hitro. Hitro sounds like one of those like cowboy movies.
Hitro, that's him. It's Hitro. Here comes Hitro to save the day. Here's Hitro. Hey, Hitro, don't do it again, Hitro.
Terrence Johnson, why are old Hit Row videos making you frustrated? Let us
Well,
know.
I'm sure because of the way that the World Wrestling Entertainment handled the group as Hitro, because of what they've been doing recently with like Quavo was on the show, Travis Scott. They have all these rappers, like the things that Hit Row was trying to get across. WWE at the time was like, we don't want to do any of that, and now they're doing all of that. So it is pretty frustrating.
We got Mike T90K who says, you good, Salcedo stomach bug? I'm good right now. Like, I am good. I'm doing so much better. Like, I'm surprised I'm even here. But I'm just like really, really low energy, like no energy whatsoever. Like, I feel like you could literally just like push me and I'll like fall asleep. I was having some intense dreams, man. I dreamt that I was a rocket ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to hear more.
Yeah, I was a rocket ship.
Rocket Man, and you know it's gonna be a long, long time. And it's Denise as a rocket.
I don't know why, but in my dream, I was running, right? I was running, but I was running so fast that I turned into a rocket ship. And I could feel my body going like this, like a rocket.
Damn, dude, what kind of drugs are you on? I want some of those.
All right, thank you, Michael. Let's see what Powerhouse Hobbs has to say.
That's hella
clear
funny.
to travel to Dynamite tonight. But just as we went off that stage on Collision, I told you we're going to hell. But when I'm cleared to come back, I'm going to show you that hell is just the beginning.
I like that Powerhouse Hobbs always makes that face.
He does.
I don't think I could do it. Are you doing it, Reg?
No.
You were doing the face.
I can't. I don't know how to make that face.
You gotta do like this one. See? It's kind of a hard face to do.
It's hard.
All right, let me catch up here with these super chats in the meantime. We got John Taylor who says Brian Cage equals if Billy Mays and Big Papa Pump mated. Oh, God.
He does kind of look like Billy Mays. That's hilarious. With the beard and the hair.
Ten Rusa says Cage got to go for film roles looking the part. I know. You would think that he would have already, right? But
like, you got to get off for
it.
some kind of action roles or something at this point.
Well, I was going to say, he can't even be a body double. Like, whose body double is he going to be?
Exactly.
Like, oh, yes, come over here and look exactly like freaking Captain America.
But I think it just shows that this fool really loves wrestling. Like, I think all he ever wants to do is pro wrestling in his shows, you know?
Yeah. Well, what else could you do with that body? Be a body lifter, be a actor.
Yeah.
What else is there? I'm trying to think.
That's pretty much it. With that body.
Model. You could be a model.
A lot of money in that. Not getting slammed, you know?
Yeah, for sure. All right, we got Mike T90K who says if Denise was a man, she would be more like Santino than Brian Cage.
My world.
Be Santina.
Santina, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, your body would be like that.
Gee, thanks for having hopes for my male body. I'm very disappointed.
What? Your male gaze? I can't.
Ted Russo says, Denise, you got to go Jay White style or Buddy.
No, Buddy Matthews' body's crazy
does look
too.
Good. Yeah, he has a pretty good fit for sure.
He's the same line as Brian Cage, pretty much.
Yeah, he just doesn't. He's just not as thick though.
But like he looks like an action figure.
Yeah, he does look like an action figure. Yeah, his probably looks a little bit more like attainable. Like if either one of those was attainable, Buddy's would probably be most attainable.
Have you seen? Do you know who you're talking about?
Yeah,
do you know what Buddy
okay,
Matthews looks like?
Okay, if you were going to tell me what's more attainable to get, Buddy Matthews or Brian Cage, I'd probably say Buddy though.
Have you seen Buddy Matthews recently?
Buddy Matthews, yes. I actually realized how muscular he was once when I saw him at a New Japan show. I was sitting front row, Reg, and he came out, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like,
he's a beast. He's huge. He's gigantic. I'm like, I guess more attainable, but damn, it'd be hard to attain.
It is more attainable though than Brian Cage.
I mean, both of them. If you.
All right. Reg, we give you the task, and I'm gonna be like, I'll pay you $1 million, but you gotta either look like Brian Cage or Buddy Matthews. Who are you gonna pick?
Got some height on you. And Tony, we've heard
Buddy Matthews has like 101 abs. Like I feel like Brian Cage is actually more attainable just because he's bigger, but like he has like he's thick too, so it's not like he don't do a bunch of cardio like I'm sure Buddy Matthews does, you know? Like he just Brian Cage is just in the gym lifting.
I guess it's because in my mind I see Brian Cage as bigger.
Could be a one-hit wonder. If he
He's
only
like
holds the
wider and thicker.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! AEW cut out for me.
Oh,
They didn't
what
want
happened?
They didn't want me to watch Jeff Jarrett and Claudio. Oh, there.
That's crazy. They're like,
They
turn this
kicked me
match
out.
off. They're like, turn this match off.
They literally AEW turned the match off for me. All right, thank you, Tenruza. We got Hannah Hyun here who says, can Gabe Kidd end up being the sixth member of the Don Callis family, or are they talking about Trent? Oh, hey.
Oh, I forgot about Trent. Oh,
No, I don't think
yeah.
Trent's like off on his. What has Trent been up to?
He's hurt. He has surgery.
Oh, what did he hurt?
His neck, I think.
Ah, shit. Oh, so it'll be a while till we see Trent then.
My word.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a while. So I'm gonna probably say no then to Trent. If we did see Gabe Kidd coming in, that would be pretty fun.
Yeah,
But I
that'd
don't
be
know who
sick.
that would be though.
I don't know if I brought in Gabe Kidd, if I put him in a group because he's already Bullet Club, you know?
Oh yeah, that's true. Thank you so much, Hannah. We got Sheldon Jackson here who says, I'm so over the Death Riders and Don Callis family storylines. They are both complete dog shit. See, I like what they're doing with the Don Callis stuff though, because it feeds into what they're doing with Will and Kenny. That I do like.
I like the Don Callis stuff. I don't think it's wearing out as welcome. I think it's going to hit pretty perfect right now. The Death Rider stuff is funny because like we started if you haven't subscribed to the Grab City YouTube page, and we've been like breaking up the shows into different segments, and so we put up the Death Rider segment, and that's like the most popular. People are commenting like it's internet wide, Denise. Like every site I go to, somebody's like, what's wrong with the Death Riders? What would you do to change the Death Rider? Like every site, I'm like, dude, this is crazy.
I told you, I don't want to say it. I was saying it before this even happened. I had the foresight, Reg.
You want your I told you so, Denise.
You want my I told you so. I told y'all so.
You were first, right, Denise, you got it.
I literally said it. I literally said it.
No, you were like immediately like, not for me. And I was like, why, Denise? What's wrong with you?
Even before Jon Moxley was winning the title, like right when they made that match with him and Bryan Danielson, I was like, fuck, man, this is not going to be good.
That's right. Because I was like, oh, yeah, it's like a good way for Bryan to, you know, kind of give the rub to his friend. And you were like, I don't care about that. I don't care about Jon Moxley. I remember that. Yeah.
No, I don't care about that.
Mm-hmm.
See, I had the foresight. Okay.
Denise was right, you guys. That's crazy.
Okay, I just knew it. And anyways, well, here we are. Nobody cared that I knew it. I knew it.
Nobody cared that you knew it.
Nope, nobody. We got Terrence Sullivan, who also became a brand new member. Welcome, Terrence Sullivan. We got John Taylor here, who says, we've been seeing more AR Fox since Denise's AEW tier list video where she pointed out how great he is, but we didn't see him wrestle enough. I did a tier ranking video, Reg, and the lowest tier was people I don't see enough. And it was crazy how many people I don't see enough.
Yeah, I mean, AEW has a locker room of people that sometimes you forget that are back there that are some of the best wrestlers in the world, and AR Fox is included in that. I'm happy that they're kind of including him in the Ricochet and Swerve feud because he plays an important role for both those guys, the Lucha Underground connections. Like, this is great.
Thank you so much, John. We got Corey MacArthur here who says, forgive my tardiness. Had to finish watching The Young and the Restless. I hope you feel better. The Man Righteous Reg. What's up, DWO? I'm definitely feeling a lot better. Still kind of feeling just tired. But other than that, I woke up today, Reg, because I had been sleeping all day yesterday. I woke up and like the room was spinning. My head felt like a balloon. Like it was just like there was nothing in there. It just felt empty. And I'm like, trip.
Is your husband still out too?
No, he's at work. Yeah, he's at work.
He recovered.
Oh yeah, he recovered. Yeah, he recovered. He got sick before I did.
Okay.
Just a couple hours south of Jeff Jarrett's
Thank you, Corey.
in Nashville. If Jarrett wins tonight, he will earn a shot at Jon Moxley in the AEW World Championship. But Claudio Castagnoli doing everything in his power to prevent that. It's a cover here, leg hooked. Listen, Jarrett's seen it all. He has absolutely seen it all. Almost 2,400 matches in his career. Second-generation wrestler. His family has done it all in wrestling. He'll see.
So how are you feeling about this match, Reg?
What match?
This match?
I think it's a match.
Your leg is hooked in. And Jarrett has done everything you just said.
It's a match.
For sure, an amazing career. And
How about you?
Wheeler Yuta's hair and beard.
He's trying to do like
a look that you want, bro?
He's trying to do like an emo 2003 thing, I think. Like he's in a band.
Literally what I was going to say. I was going to tweet that the other day, but I decided not to because I thought it'd be too mean. And I said, and I was thinking, like, I feel like if he wants to do the emo boy look, he's got to side suit the bangs a little bit more to the side.
It's either that or like a Amish guy thing.
Because here's the thing, emo boys didn't have beards like that.
No.
He's half emo boy, half little, I don't know, Amish boy, maybe?
Yeah, it looks a little bit Amish, I think is what he's going
Yeah, he's a half and half.
And those punches, I'm telling you, there is a lot of zest behind them.
MySpace star up here, Amish boy down here.
My face. Emo. Tight ass pants. My world.
Hair flying back, came right back with a fist. And oh, look at that! Jarrett just kicked to the
That
leg.
bouffant hair.
Changing levels, trying to mix it up.
You didn't say how you feel about this match, Denise.
What?
You didn't say how you feel about this match.
I feel great about it. It's so engaging.
Are you excited?
Yes.
I can see it in your face. You're like, damn, Jeff Jarrett's cooking right now.
We saw that figure four earlier. I mean,
look, it's not horrendous. It's just not an attention-grabbing match.
Went for the Enziguri, Claudio ducked it, and now
like we just came off of Brian Cage and Will Ospreay. Obviously, that was definitely enjoyable and fun to watch. Oh, but this is kind of fun. Seeing Jeff Jarrett take the big swing.
God, how powerful is this guy?
He looks like he had his hands in his pocket.
The knee giving out after all
the knee
in this match, and now Claudio using that
sharpshooter.
He turned it. Jeff Jarrett, he knows this sharpshooter. He knows this
well,
but Claudio Castagnoli has him locked in. Can really tap out here. Remember, this is for a shot at the AEW World Championship for Jeff Jarrett. Is it slipping through his fingers before our eyes?
It's just hard for me because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't have an investment on either side. Like, I don't care if Claudio wins. I don't care if Jeff Jarrett wins. Like, I don't have an investment.
Well, I do care if Jeff Jarrett wins because he gets a title shot if he wins. So I definitely would like Claudio to win here.
Well, then in that case, Jeff Jarrett's winning. He's going to get himself his title shot.
Why'd you say that?
I don't know, because I can imagine that's how they're going to progress the story.
He didn't even see the chair, Yuta. Oh, I got you. He didn't see the chair.
Oh, now he's going to use the chair.
Don't bring him in the ring, Double James.
Oh, my God. Death Riders had a game plan.
Bitch.
Swinging up this by Castagnoli. Jeff Jarrett goes around.
Oh, there's Mox. Here's my thing though. Like, why wouldn't Mox just want to face Jeff Jarrett? Like, why do all these guys have to take Jeff Jarrett out? Why can't John Moxley just say, fuck you, I'll do a match with you. You're like 100 years old. I'll do the match. Shouldn't that be John Moxley's attitude? Be like, this
Claudio should have just. I think Claudio should have just been able to beat him because he's Claudio.
That too. But I'm also saying, like, I feel like.
Oh, wait. He's not done. He looked over.
I feel like this is just too silly.
Oh my God.
Like, why can't John Moxley just be like, all right, Double J, let's have your little match?
No.
Has his little match, and there, call it a day.
No.
Well, you gotta give a big assist.
But yeah, also Claudio should have been able to beat him up on his own.
Handily, it's Claudio. He was just in the Continental Classic beating fools
I feel
up.
like they should at least put an AEW sticker on that briefcase.
Something.
At least a little sticker.
To deal with these guys. I mean, John Moxley may hold on to this world title as long as he wants. So I think that is
Let's go, Marina.
Who can match the sheer firepower of John Moxley and the Death Riders? And for those that don't realize, we assume that the world title's in that briefcase that Marina is holding. That metal briefcase is tough to see here, but
Is that it for the Death Riders tonight? That'd be
we
cool.
will hear more.
I don't
The
think
close-up
so.
interview with Renee Paquette that she conducted with John Moxley and the Death Riders addressing
I think Double
that
J is
briefcase
dead.
with Jeff Jarrett right
They
now.
killed Double
Was
J.
this his last chance, Tony, at
Right?
becoming a world champion for the final time in his career?
I hope
Probably.
not. I think Jeff Jarrett's got a lot of great matches still in the tank. I personally hope not.
You see, like Double J's getting cheered because he got taken out by all of those guys. See what I'm
Jeff
saying?
Jarrett
Like
kind
they made him more babyface for that.
Certainly
He be kind of looking like Einstein with his hair like that. Yep, there he is.
It might not be popular, guys, but I respect the timing of picking his spots. by
Maxwell.
right now. I do. I think it's smart. And you can see the smile. He's golden.
A multi-time world champion Jeff Jarrett, a one-time world champion, and Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Just want to point that out.
That's a very negative slant that you just
I know,
made.
Facts.
So now I'm assuming he'll just mock him for not getting his title opportunity.
Loser, you should have got my help, I think is what he's going to say, you know? He's like, look, Einstein.
You know, Jeff, I just wanted to come out here to say,
Okay.
Yes.
That's kind of sad. He just
Yes.
got beat by like 4 men. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yes.
3 men and Marina.
Some heat, baby.
And then he just comes out and takes them out. That is so
ya.
sad.
Real damage there.
Absolutely, it did.
This is actually kind of great.
See ya.
Jeff, as you know, I truly respect my elders. And that's precisely why I'm not going to say I told you so.
Pobrecito, they killed Double J twice on this show.
Haha, my world.
Twice. Was killed twice on this show.
Shame. Sucks for Jeff.
Maybe no more detestable human being, Tony Schiavone. than
Jeff's just
Maxwell
dead.
Jacob Friedman. And
He's just there.
he is the scum of the bottom.
Damn, help out Double J, you guys.
That's what I looked like yesterday.
Just waking up right now. The room is spinning.
Why am I a rocket ship?
Denise rocket ship Salcedo. That's crazy.
Oh man. All right, let me catch up here with the super chats. We got Grapple Geekery who says, late to the party, the opening match was great, but the beatdown wasn't quite as good as last week's angle. That said, can't wait for the tag match. Yeah, I agree. I thought they still did pretty fine today with the opening segment with the Don Callis family and Will and Kenny and all of that. Grapple Geekery also says party, not part. Damn autocorrect with 21 months. Also, thank you so much to Grapple Geekery for being a DWO member now
Let's
for
go.
21 months. We got Mighty90K who says, I grew up watching 20-minute kiss my ass segments. The mock storyline is fine to me.
I mean, if we're comparing it to that, yeah, but let's not compare it to that.
But it's hard because at the same time, you were like, oh, hey, you were at least, when I was a little kid and I was seeing that, I was a kid and I'm like, is he really going to kiss his ass? Oh, it's an old man ass. He's really going to kiss
Ugh.
that ass? I could at least consider myself a little interested in that because I was like astonished by the craziness that I was seeing. At no point have I had a reaction going, oh my God, is this going to happen in the Death Rider
Oh
storyline?
my God, is he really gonna kiss his ass tonight? Like something you haven't had that reaction at all.
Right. At least I had a reaction to that.
That's true. That makes a lot of sense. That time was, man, I was not a kid and I was like, this is awful. This is god awful. I just can't compare it to that. It's like apples and oranges.
That was the first old man ass that I had seen, and I was like, that's what it looks like.
That's what an old man ass looks like. I hope to never see one again. Old man.
We got 10 Rusa here who says Aussie natural classics in New Japan Pro Wrestling have great builds. Oh, good. We got Raul Rended Leo. Thank you so much for becoming a brand new member.
Let's go.
John Taylor here says Wheeler Yuta like rar, grab Abraham and get him in the horse buggy. We're going to Hot Topic.
Rawr.
We're going to Hot Topic in our horse buggy?
Listen, Warped Tour is back. Maybe Yuta's getting prepared for that.
Yo. I think Yuta's probably my least favorite person in all of AEW now.
Damn, why you do that to Yuta?
Because he always comes in when you don't want him.
That's true. Yeah, his run-ins are unfortunate.
Want him. He's easily bullied. The hairstyle makes no sense. The facial hair makes no sense. There are more reasons for me to get annoyed of Wheeler Yuta than there are for me to cheer for Wheeler Yuta.
We're talking about him at least. That's something, like his hair and the run-ins. I hate the run-ins so much. But the hair's interesting. I like the facial hair.
You do not like the facial hair.
It makes him stand out in a sea of not standing out, you know?
Reg, I wouldn't want to stand out looking a mess. Would you want to stand out looking like a mess?
That's not what I would want to do, but for his character, it might make sense, you know? I don't know.
At what point would you be threatened by a man with that kind of facial hair?
I mean, that could mean like he's a psychopath, so I might actually like.
Usually, psychopaths are a little bit more OCD.
I'm like, this guy's not in his right mind to have that hair and that facial hair. He might murder me.
No, I actually think that killers are more OCD with their like looks. They tend to be more of the clean cut guys.
Oh, I like how you know all this research on killers, you freak.
It's all in here, Reg. It's all.
Oh my God, that was scary.
I'm just saying, I would be more, if I saw a guy like that with that facial hair and that hair, I would be like, ew, get away from me. But I wouldn't be like, oh, he's going to murder me.
Ew, get away from me. What movie was that? Your Monster. That was weird.
Also, we're back on Dynamite.
Today, I tried to get a word with Swerve Strickland. However, he is nowhere
Ricochet
to be found. But I have been informed from Tony Khan that in your match tonight against AR
Yes, I agree, by the way. He does look like a hippie. Tim Biotti says that.
Next week in Atlanta.
Really? Good, because finally Swerve is out of my business.
Ricochet, you've said that you've got a lot that you want to get off your chest. What's on your mind?
Renee, we are not going to do this right here. I mean, look at how I'm dressed. What do you think, that I'm some sort of hoodlum? No. See, you and I are going to do this in a formal setting this Saturday on Collision. But as for tonight,
he wants to be dressed nice for his interview.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be seen all over the internet. He wants to have a nice fit on. Like, look how I'm dressed.
So
it's his gear.
It's like, look what I'm wearing right now.
He's willing to wrestle in it, but he won't talk in it.
And then he proceeded to do an interview anyways.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, I'll be right back. I need a Gatorade. Reg, take
I need a Gatorade. Out of this world. This should be a pretty great match. Shout out to AR Fox. Shout out to Ricochet. Want to see how Ricochet is going to work this match, because AR Fox is going to be doing the flip, so he doesn't have to do the flip. He started doing one of AR Fox's moves for trivia, the kick flip. So let's see if he busts that out in this to try to play some mind games. What's up with the half cape thing? I guess I've never really noticed. Is that a jacket? I guess that's a part of the jacket. That looks weird. I guess I never really analyzed this jacket. I'm like, that's a weird looking jacket. It has like half a thing on it, half of a shoulder pad. I don't know what. That's weird.
All right,
but yeah, Ricochet's here to tear
down. Secured.
Electrolytes are down. Denise Salcedo is back.
Dude, this Gatorade be saving my life right now.
Gatorade has saved millions of lives.
I think so too. Not even gonna lie, this has been a lifesaver. All right, what are we watching? Oh, let me catch up with the super chats in the meantime. We got well-rounded Leah who says, on your tier list, you said there are wrestlers you don't see enough, but is there any wrestler you just don't like? I like causing trouble. I think for the most part, everybody that was on the list was pretty much ranked based off of like their skills. Like nobody was. Who else? Like there were some that I ranked higher because of who they are, even if I'm not interested in their storyline. Like
Right,
John
even
Moxley.
if you don't wanna
Like, I'm
see
not
him.
going to put John Moxley in the bottom, but he is who he is, so I'm going to rank him a little bit higher. It was actually quite the opposite, I guess. Thank you, Leo. We got Mighty 90K who says, ain't no way Salcedo said men kissing each other asses was entertaining.
She said that. She said it.
More entertaining than the Death Riders.
And she was a kid too. There's a lot of layers to that. Lots to unpack there.
What? I'd never seen anything like that. I was like, what is happening?
Your little child brain was tainted. Tainted.
Right then and there. Right then and there, my child brain died. We got Grapple Geeker who says, how many old man asses have you seen, Denise?
Great question.
You know what I
That was your
hate?
first.
There's always old man asses on like TV and movies. Always. Like that's the funny comedy relief that they always do. Like, oh, here's an old man's ass.
Like anytime they start a show and it's you see the little discussion at the front and it's gonna be nudity in this, I'm like, it's probably gonna be an old man ass, and it usually is. Like every time.
Every time. That's where I've seen all my old man asses.
On TV and porn.
Hey, I don't know about that. I'm out on that one. I'm out on that
And
one.
porn, Denise, you never see old man asses in porn?
No, I don't. I don't know what you're watching, Reg.
Listen, an old man might walk across the sea like, damn, what's that old man doing here? How did that old man get here?
He just walks past the street.
You're like, damn, look at that old man ass. How did he get here?
And again,
it'd be like that.
John also says, and on that day, Denise became a woman. Oh, disgusting.
Man, I feel like a woman. Right after that scene happened.
Oh, man. Terrence Johnson says, I'm obsessed with Reese's Big Cups. Hell yeah, man. I'm obsessed with candy hearts. Can't have them right now, but I'm still obsessed with them. Thank you,
What's going to be your first post-stomach virus meal?
Well, today I did have like 3 chicken nuggets. That's all I was able to like really give into. And then I had a bread in the morning, which was nice.
A bread?
Yeah, I had a bread. I had 1 bread in the morning. And then I had
1 pan in the morning. And
3 chicken nuggets right before AEW started. And that's all I've eaten since Monday night.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Tuesday I didn't eat anything, like nothing.
What is this? Oh, that's my gun. 3 chicken nuggets.
And 2 breads.
And 2 breads. Oh, here goes. Ricochet tricked us. I knew he wasn't going to do a flip because AR Fox is going to do a flip. It's storytelling.
Flip storytelling.
You might never
All right,
know
we're on a
about.
commercial break. All right, let's do what everyone here is saying. We got Anthony Giuliano here. What's up, Anthony? He says,
What's
hey,
up, Anthony?
Denise. I published a children's book called How to Overcome Bullying and Wrestling Saved My Life. I would like to talk about my experience on here if possible. That is incredible, Anthony. Did you really? That is so nice
awesome.
Because I know exactly what I don't know, Reg. Did you ever get bullied when you were a kid for liking wrestling?
Oh, yeah, totally. People thought I was weird. I would wear wrestling shirts to school and people would be like, why are you wearing that?
Yeah, same. I used to get bullied for being a wrestling fan too. And so I actually think it's something that, well, because especially like for me, I didn't come at the time when it was cool, you know, when everybody was doing like the suck it. I was after that era.
I was at the time when it was cool and they still were like, this fool's a nerd. Like wrestling was the hottest it's ever been. Like it's on TV every night. Everybody knows it. And I still was the wrestling nerd. It doesn't matter.
All right. So imagine coming after that. Everybody would be like, you know, it's fake, right?
Why do people think like you don't know that? That's my favorite thing when people are like, hey, you know it's fake. Yes, dude, I'm 30. What do you mean? Like, why are you telling me this?
I hate when people are like, you know, it's like it's a soap opera. It's just a bunch of storylines, and then the guys are so fake. They act like fake tough guys.
This is
they're like, shut up.
This is a Latino talk, and I've heard a Latino say this before. A man being like, "They're not tough. I'll beat all these fools' ass." I'm like, it's not about that though.
But that's the way that like non-wrestling fans see it. They see it as a soap opera, fake tough guys, fake wrestling. What else? That's pretty much what they see it as.
Soap opera is the big thing, and they're like, well, this is a reality show. I'm like, yeah, it is all those things, but it's also wrestling. I don't care. Shut up.
Right. Anthony, thank you so much for the super
Thanks,
chat.
Anthony. That's
Feel
awesome.
free to send me the information on your book, and I will definitely look at that. Thank you, Anthony.
Send the link.
All right, I'm all caught up now with all of the super chats here. But yeah, it is one of those things where, Drew Turner says that phrase that every wrestling fan has heard, it's fake. And it was so weird for me too, because like growing up as a girl, people used to be like, they used to have two thoughts about me as a wrestling fan. One, it was either she's into all of the men, she just likes to see men in their underwear, or two, she's a lesbian because she's watching a manly sport.
I mean, yeah, usually checks out. That's what it used to be like. It was like there was only two phases of that. It's expanded so much now and it's changed. But that's how people used to think. Like if you're a woman here, like you're either one of a ring rat, as they called, or you're lesbian. And so that's so fun and weird and interesting. And like there are lesbians that watch too, and there are people that watch for that. And you can do whatever you want.
Exactly. But yeah, that was one thing that I dealt with growing up as a fan. Let's see. Anthony Giuliano said they said I would grow out of it and never did. Oh man. Yeah, I remember my mom telling me that. They'd be like, oh, it's just a phase. She'll get over it.
And sometimes I'm like, damn, I wish I would have got over this phase. I just can't quit this shit ever. All of our friends are like, oh, we're done with wrestling. Don't watch wrestling anymore. We moved on. And I'm just like, I can't move on, you guys. I'm stuck.
Everyone always says, oh yeah, I used to watch that when I was little.
Everyone. Oh, you still watch that?
It makes me feel like I didn't grow up.
Yeah, that's
it's
how
like,
I feel.
I used to watch that when I was little.
When I was little, when I was 12, I loved it. And we're just like 30-year-olds being like, yeah,
I still go to all the shows and I watch religiously.
And I cheer and I have watch-alongs with my friend. It's crazy.
We got Ted Russo here who says, I showed them chop chest if they say if it's fake. Yeah, I always like to tell them, like, I don't know. I get into it's more, I like to change the wording into like choreographed or predetermined, or I'll be like trying to change the wording to sound a little bit less messed up,
Yeah, less disrespectful to the wrestlers, putting their bodies on the line.
Because they are. I'm like, I always tell people, like, there have been people that have died, have gone paralyzed, have, suffered horrible injuries, like all the time, blow out knees, blow out this, all of this stuff always happens.
Like I was saying,
I always bring up the luchadors that are like, I think it was on the Wrestler documentary. There's one documentary where this luchador was like, I want to die in the ring. Like he's like, my dream would be I'm having a match and something happened, like I die in the ring. Like there's some people that would die for this for real.
Yeah,
luchadors are crazy. They don't.
Yeah.
They're the craziest brand of wrestler. They'll wrestle till they're 90 for real.
Yeah, I think there's some wrestlers that for a fact if they were allowed to wrestle still at the stage, they would. Ric Flair. I know I didn't want to say it, but I was hoping you were
exactly what it is. Ric Flair only doesn't wrestle because we're all like, don't wrestle Ric Flair. But if he could and he didn't get backlash, he'd be wrestling. For sure.
Right. I think so too. For sure. Thank you so much, Ted Russo. You got Anthony Giuliano who says, my goal is to be part of WWE, be a star program and be a spokesperson. Oh, that's freaking awesome, man.
That's
I love
great.
that, Anthony. It's great.
They have a lot of cool programs and good ways to get in too now. So
yeah.
Oh, Fisherman Buster type thing.
I know. I was gonna say, do they still have that? Isn't the Be a Star thing still a thing? I haven't seen them promote it as much before as they used to.
Think so. They don't promote it, but I would think it still has to be a thing, right?
I don't know. I haven't really seen much. I remember back in the day, it was always like, be a star, be a star. Now they don't do it anymore.
They're like, we don't care about bullying anymore. Do what you want.
Don't be a star, be a circle.
Don't be a loser. Kid bullies you, body slam them. Because they don't play the don't try this at home thing either.
No.
Remember when we were younger, they used to play that shit every show. Like, hey, don't try this. They never say don't try this.
I remember inside my head, I would be like, well, how would they know if I tried it or not? They don't know what I do at my house.
I'd be like, shut up. I'm going to backyard wrestle right now. Ooh.
Man, I don't care if you like Ricochet or not. You got to respect that kick out.
No, but I'm pretty sure everyone here knows somebody who got injured wrestling.
Totally.
Tremendous sequence
Both these guys in this match have been injured in a wrestling match.
Showing his toughness here tonight.
No, I'm saying like regular people.
Oh, regular people, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like just your regular old friends or your family members that were wrestling and they got hurt.
I mean, yeah, I was out there, so I definitely
Yeah.
before I got hurt. My friend Alex would call me and be like, I just got out of the hospital. My foot's fucked up from backyard wrestling. I'd be like, damn, that's crazy.
And Ricochet maybe trying to buy himself some time, catch his breath.
Ready to do it again tomorrow? Yeah. And then we do it again tomorrow.
I still remember the time the ambulance came to my house to pick up my uncle. Two of my uncles were wrestling outside, and one of they were like little, right? And they were like they were wrestling, and one of my uncles landed on the chair, fucking cracked his head open, bro. Had to go to the hospital.
God.
Yeah.
Don't try this at home, Denise's uncle.
I was scared, bro, when I heard the ambulance, because you know how ugly it sounds when the ambulance is next to you,
ugly.
especially the closer it gets. And I would hear that. And I remember running because I thought the ambulance was going to come get me. And I'm like,
why is the ambulance going to get you?
That might kick me out again.
What's up with your show?
I don't know, bro. Max keeps kicking me out. That's 2 times already.
Thank God he's doing that move instead of the damn Rick Ospreay spot, which he did right before it.
All right, well, I saw like just a little bit of that last piece.
It's trash.
Yeah, it was scary. I was like, oh my God, they're going to come take my cousin. And they did. They took him. And his mom was crying.
Busted his head, huh? Damn, that's crazy.
He's bleeding.
Oh no, he's getting a scissor.
Where'd he come? Were those in these tights? Or was that?
No, I was loaded in the bottom turnbuckle. Wait a second.
Nope. Well,
With a chain.
there's Swerve.
The legs of Ricochet. Where did Swerve come from?
Boom. Bang.
You know, AEW has an obsession with scissors.
They do. They love scissoring. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
he bounced.
Swerve Strickland. You can tell the intensity, the animosity between these
Whose
two men
house?
is boiling over. And the crowd is going wild for Swerve.
They sure as hell are. Strickland is, I think he's just getting started here.
Oh, AR Fox is still in the mix.
You're not kidding, we are.
Oh, look at this.
What? He's holding him hostage. I love it. Holding AR Fox hostage with the scissors. AR Fox's face.
AR Fox is pretty much stuck between like a rock and a hard place.
Yep. Dude, holding him hostage. That's so funny.
But there will be no such respite next week for
Nope, we let him go.
He will have to
Ricochet holding a scissor at people is so funny. You stand back,
I
I'll
know.
stab you.
He's making it seem like it's a gun.
Right?
is an understatement.
This is some
Stand back.
some little kid in kindergarten would probably do
Yeah, it
this.
is, right? Don't come over here. I got this scissor.
Like, look how, come on.
Put that
Reg,
scissor down, dude.
am I
You're not-
really
you're not
this
gonna stab me.
terrifying with scissors? Come on.
I mean, that is a little bit scary. Look at you, Denise. Look right now.
The cute little pink scissors.
I am a little bit scared. I don't know.
I'll murder you.
Put that scissor. His are gold, Denise. That's what changes it.
Damn, I got 2 scissors.
Oh, damn. Watch it. Look at all these white people trying to dance in the back. That's crazy.
No, dude, that's the Jay White cutout.
Oh.
That's not a real person.
Shout out to Jay White.
That's funny. All right, what's next?
This time
Oh, close
around,
up.
things are significantly different. We've not seen that title since
Here we
you
go.
won it. You win it, it's in a plastic garbage bag. Now Marina Shafir's carrying it around in a briefcase. Why are you essentially holding this title hostage?
Why do you need to see it? Why do they need to see it? What do you need to see? What do you want to get a look at it? You want to take a picture of it? It's a petting
Yes.
zoo?
Yeah.
Is that what this is? Why do you need
Yes.
to see it? You don't know anything about it.
The belt.
You don't understand it at any level. You don't understand what a world championship means, what it's about, what it takes to be a champion, what it takes to climb a mountain. I am the AEW World Championship. I'm the
I am
living
a mountain.
definition of that championship. You want to see it? It's right here. Take a look at it. This is the AEW World Championship. It lives here.
Sketchy.
It's not something you win. It's not something you hold. It's not something you show off. It's not something you hold up over your head. It's not something you post a picture with.
Well, give it to somebody else then if you don't care about it.
It's got to be cultivated, grown.
Why you got to be the one?
Forged in the white hot fires of combat, in the white hot fires of struggle. I'm trying to build 1,000 John Moxleys. I'm trying to backfill them behind me, so I will put them through what I went through and worse.
What?
What?
I was hella confused, Denise. I'm like, what? I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay. So let me understand this. Okay, John Moxley said we do not need to see the AEW Championship because the AEW Championship lives in here, in his heart, and he's trying to build a bunch of John Moxleys to stand behind him. That's what he said.
But why
right?
can't I see the belt though? I don't understand
because
why you
don't
can't summon the
understand
belt.
it, Reg. It's what he said. You don't understand it. We don't know
He's
anything
right
about it. We don't.
He's right. Everything he's saying, I'm like, yeah, you're right. Do you want to take a picture? Yeah, I want to take a picture. You want to do that? Yes, I want to do all those things, John Moxley. I want to create 1,000 John Moxleys. We do not need 1,000 John Moxleys, John Moxley.
And you know why they did that though, right? Because people are finally starting to say, hey, why don't we actually see the championship?
Yeah, what's up with the belt, dog? Why is it in that briefcase? What are you doing? I do like that they addressed it because, like, what's up with the belt, dog? Why is it in that briefcase?
Right. Okay, let me catch up here with the super chats. We got Mike T90K who says the UFC finally got me out of the WWE around 2010. But then I found Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling and I fell in love with it all over again. Hey, man, that stuff happens, man. It really does happen. Like you get in and out and stuff like that. Like I was out
in the UFC, but I just stayed also into WWE too.
No, I stopped watching when I was in college because I got too caught up with my college life.
School.
Yeah. John Taylor here says, I grew up in a heavily Vietnamese part of OC, and my two best friends were Vietnamese and got me into wrestling. And we were into 1991 WCW. Imagine Mexican me and my friends wearing Surfer Sting shirts.
You and the Vietnamese kids, they were like, these kids are weird into their wrestling stuff. The 90s too, early 90s.
Yeah, that's great, man. Thank you so much for sharing that, John. Yeah, my husband was also a big WCW fan. Like that's his thing. Like to this day, he still just watches WCW reruns.
Big nerd.
All the time.
They're
Reg.
great though.
All the time.
There's some, I get upset sometimes because I was such a huge WWE fan. And on the shows, this was during the Monday Night Wars. So they were like, if you watch that show, you're an idiot. WCW sucks. All the wrestlers there suck. I can't believe you would watch that. But then you watch it and it doesn't suck. Like there's some stuff that was bad towards the end, but there's a lot of great wrestling in there. There's a lot of great angles and actions and stuff that they contribute to the wrestling business. And I get upset that they tricked me into not watching this show for so long.
That's because it's always been like that. It's always been like you're either a fan of this or you're a fan of that. And thankfully now, people have kind of broken out of it, but tribalism has always been a thing. Always.
Like the thing that they made a million documentaries and the things based off that. The shows were on at the same time. It would have been so much better if Nitro and Raw were on at different times because I wanted to watch both shows at separate times. And this wasn't when you could just DVR and show you like if you missed it, you fucking missed it. So they were like creating this tribalism and like, oh, we don't even want the tribalism, dude.
I know. I 100% get it. Ten Ruza here says Ric Flair and Hogan just go to AAA. It's messy there.
That's true. Conan would definitely take him.
We got Terrence Johnson here who says Waller and Theory are challenging Oba. What? What did I miss?
Damn, you missed a lot.
I missed one episode of NXT. What is happening?
That's crazy.
T-Mac034 says, I've had friends criticize me for liking wrestling, but then they will go to the theater and watch plays every week. And I'm like, be so effing for real.
It's the same exact thing. People that complain about, there's people that are like wrestling sucks, wrestling's fake, but they're huge Marvel nerds or huge
oh my
Star
gosh,
Wars
that happened to me at Comic-Con, Reg. I was walking next to the little stand where they have all the action figures, and there were some two girls that were talking shit about wrestling, being like, "Why the hell is that here? That's so freaking lame." And I'm like, I'm like, girl, you're at a Comic-Con convention. What makes you think you're so cool?
Yeah, you can't say something's lame at Comic-Con because like,
right,
you're at
that's
Comic-Con.
what I was thinking. I'm like, girl, you are at Comic-Con. What are you talking about? Anyways, I was like salty on the inside, but I couldn't say anything, obviously. We got Grapple Geeker here who says, there's a great YouTube video where kids meet an older luchador named Peligro. He tells one of the kids he hopes to die in the ring, and it's touching. Oh, I want to see that. Thank you for letting me know. Hassan Butler says, my dream is to die between Steph Becerra's thighs. What? Hassan Butler, what?
That's insane, but I also have that dream too. It's crazy.
Y'all are wild.
Stephanie back, brother.
Wild.
As we just saw.
She fine.
Last week on Collision, Big Bill.
And I know how she like them. See, that's a deep cut. You guys shouldn't look into that or anything.
What?
You know what you said to me last week,
Stephanie, have you seen Stephanie's likes?
It's one thing for me
what are
to
Stephanie's likes?
Share the teachings of the learning tree with the world. It's another thing.
How do you
to
even
put
see
your
someone's
words
likes?
into action.
On Twitter?
I feel like now I understand.
So I'm like, you can't see them on Instagram anymore.
I never did before.
Why are you winking, Reg? What are the winks mean? Wait, she's hitting likes on things?
The things that she likes.
Me. For being such a great mentor.
Someone says, don't do it, Denise. You'll regret it.
But permanently.
Is she liking Twitter porn?
So gonna have to work a little bit harder next time.
And a specific genre, also, Denise. That's the most interesting
But I
part.
thought you couldn't see people's likes anymore.
I think this is before. This is like when you could.
Oh,
And like
okay.
a specific genre that she likes.
Okay, just tell me, Reg, you got a chance with her or not?
That's what I'm saying. I think I might.
You might. Oh,
It's
watch
black
out.
guy porn, Denise.
And she was just opening, liking it?
Likes. BBC, like.
Wow.
BBC, like. I'm
I
like,
feel like
oh,
usually guys are more open about the things they like in porn. Like
well,
girls.
this
would be
is
secretive
before
about it.
she was in WWE, so she don't care. She just like,
Yeah,
let
but
'em off.
still, like I wouldn't be openly liking my stuff on the internet.
Listen, some people don't know how it works. Remember Devon Dudley liked a bunch of stuff and he was like, oh yeah, I don't know how the internet works. And we're like, Devon, that's crazy.
Yeah, but usually it's guys. Guys don't give a fuck. They're just out there liking everything. Girls are more private about that stuff. Wow,
Some of them
right?
like
You
to
got
have
dance
fun.
with Stephanie.
Just got to meet her.
get
WrestleMania
on
weekend,
it.
I'm trying to
Come
find
on.
her. Yeah,
Get dressed up. Get all suited up.
What's up, girl?
Be like,
Denise,
"Hola,
get me in a
chica."
room with her. You can do it.
Oh yeah, what am I gonna? What you make me sound like a pimp lady?
Well, not like that, but I mean, like you could get into spaces, and then I'll be there too.
You know those freaking ladies that like, with those brothel ladies? What are they called?
Yeah, exactly. Like the madams. You could be the madam.
madams.
Madam
I'm not a
Denise.
madam. Get me in
You
a
could
room
be a
with
madam.
madam.
Set me up, Denise. You could get me into a room with her.
Not no madam.
I don't know why you're being so selfish.
Like,
oh, thanks for
hola.
introducing me, Denise. I don't
What?
think she speaks English, right?
Who? Stephanie?
Stephanie.
No, she speaks Spanish.
Shit. Yeah, I really need your help then, Denise.
Right, I'm gonna be like Reg Bueno.
Reg Bueno. Hey, I ain't got no time. I'm gonna have to use Translate.
Just say hola, yo Reg.
Mm-hmm. It could work.
I can't. Oh man. All right, let's see what
I'm
we
gonna
got
just have
here.
you like how they do in the sitcoms, Denise. I'll just have an earpiece and you'll just be giving me. You'll be like in the restaurant next to us, like we're at the restaurant on a date, and you're just like, say this, and I'm just saying it in my earpiece.
No, because then what if I got to stick around once the action begins?
You have exactly. You got to be there till it's about to go down. Because when it starts to go down, I can handle it from there. But to get there,
What if
I
she
need your
says,
help.
"Háblame en español"?
I'm like, look, that's what I'm gonna say.
Muy bueno.
Because it's gonna be muy bueno, that's for sure.
So good luck dealing with Jay White if you're Yuta. But both
Oh man, we got John Taylor who says AEW where we commit somewhat minor crimes except Hangman. Yeah, there you go. You got one guy. That's the truth. His last feud was with a guy who was burning down a house. The next guy has scissors.
Yeah, scissors.
Come on now.
Hey, I got these scissors. Stay away from me, guy.
Hassan Bala says Denise with scissors is plenty scary.
Listen, the pink handle.
We got well-rounded Leo who says wrestling has had more women fans back in the 70s through 90s than it does now. I wonder why. No, I think there's a lot of more. I see a lot of female fans. I feel like I see them more now than ever before.
Didn't Nick Khan took some stat of like the crowd's like 60% women or something now? Like it was some huge stat. I was like, damn, that's crazy. But it's like it makes sense because I was thinking of this was like a week or two ago. This makes sense though because like I have a single mom and like my mom would take me to the wrestling show. So like when I would see like if you have a little kid that likes wrestling and you gotta take them, you can't just let these little kids go. So I think you see a lot of that too, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Why John Moxley is held.
Like my mom wasn't trying to see wrestling, but she's gonna take me to see wrestling.
Right. Well, in Mexico, it's always the women who get the craziest, are like the most passionate. They're the ones that yelling. They're the ones that get like the craziest. Like
they're like fighting the wrestlers.
That attracts a lot of women. I can't wait till we become the dominant ones, and then we get to act like jerks to all the men. Can't wait.
Can't wait to spike people. That's fair.
We're always being kicked out of the boys' club. All right, it's gonna be the girls' club pretty soon.
I want it to be the girls' club.
Red's gonna be like, I'm a feminist.
Yeah, straight up. Shout out to all the wrestling homegirls. The wrestling homegirls are better, anyways.
Red, you're gonna be right there getting your head rubbed like a little doggy.
Somebody's gonna have two people with those big leaves. They're just like doing that. I'm eating grapes. I'm like, this is wonderful.
Eating grapes.
I'm eating grapes, just like
a little fur carpet.
Nice reversal.
Sounds luxurious to me.
The welts already rising on the chest of underscores how heavy-handed that Jay White is with those chops. And
we got Gio here who says, I actually wear the Eddie Guerrero I'm Your Papi shirt in high school, and people actually love that damn shirt. They said where I got the shirt, and I said at the WWE store. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
That's a great shirt, Gio. That's why that's one of the most classic ones. And it can like not a full wrestling shirt, you know?
Right. There's some that you could like tweak into thinking it's something else.
Right.
Like remember when the Bullet Club shirts were everywhere? Like I wonder how many people like even knew that was wrestling.
Dude, there was a time when it was like not in wrestling places. I would just see those shirts. And they started to be parodied by not wrestling things. There had to be like a lot of people that are like, what is this? Why is this so popular? Remember, that was a crazy time, Denise. Everybody was making a parody of it, like every person ever.
I had a Breakfast Club, t-shirt.
Dumb. Never bought a Bullet Club shirt though. Me, I'm not into it.
Did I have a Bullet Club shirt? No, I had the Breakfast Club shirt.
That's it.
Thank you so much, Gio. We got John Taylor here who says, Renee, like John, can I just take a look at the title when you're sleeping? I'm your wife. Also, that segment made 0 sense. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Renee was like, I haven't even seen it. What is your deal, dude?
Hassan Bala saying he's saying great stuff, but the actions are so meh. I don't even agree that the stuff are great.
It's kind of like he's doing like this, yeah, he's doing like this abstract, like fucking elusive type deal, and it's like I don't even know. But what are you saying though, dude?
Yeah, we saw the breakdown of communication between Claudio Castagnoli and Yuka, seemingly smoothed over at least for the moment.
Mike T90K says Salcedo dressed up like the Godfather with the whole train walking into a room with just Reg. All about the whole train.
Madam Denise, hook me up.
Madam Denise is here.
Come on, I need help.
Can you imagine? I probably would have a future as a madam.
That's a fact.
I'm pretty trustworthy.
You definitely are.
So I feel like I would be trusted to be a madam. That's gonna be
women would trust
career.
themselves with their lives, yeah, for sure.
And look at me, I'm gonna have a bunch of clients. Client number 1, Reg.
Yep, I'm number 1.
Grapple Geethery says Denise as your Cyrano de Bergenrock is wild.
that John Moxley likes to preach.
I don't know what that is.
That sounds like another madam name.
Suplex.
I'm gonna take
Oh,
it as
perfect
another
fight.
madam name.
It's yours. That's your name now.
And Jay White.
My
Try to
name's gonna be
pronounce it
Madam
again.
D.
Action continues live on Dynamite.
Oh, it's good work right there by Wheeler Yuta when he after the.
But I thought he said it was
Wheeler
gonna be a break.
Yuta, Reg's favorite wrestler.
He kept holding that
No,
leg.
you just said he's your
Last
least
leg
favorite
back
wrestler
with his
just
own
like
legs.
10 minutes ago.
White was grabbing at the hair of Wheeler Yuta, but Yuta applying even more pressure.
There's that hair.
damaged
There's
left
that facial
leg of
hair.
Switchblade Jay White.
Kind of an impactful, intense.
Make it make
spinning toe.
sense.
Those that remember that hold or move. Kicking at the hamstrings from the bottom
Oh.
was White, but man, oh man, that talk and that spin on the left leg of Jay White is rough.
Yeah, that inverted dragon screw, the
Yep.
Mandela Haneri, if you will.
The Mandela Haneri.
Right, Tom?
Yeah, the Mandela Haneri.
Ooh, big
Jay
chop.
White, even with a damaged leg, can still drop Wheeler Yuta to his knees with that chop.
Nope.
Tough to stand tall right there, and Yuta again.
They're doing the leg gimmick. That's interesting. That's a difference from what we've seen tonight, you know?
Yeah.
And calf into the.
Oh, we just
What?
went straight into an ad. Did you see that
That
too?
was,
Are you getting an
that
ad
was
too?
random. Yeah. Like, why am I?
Right. They didn't even tell us we were going to an ad break.
No, it felt like Excalibur did, but that was like 45 seconds ago.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Maybe they just got the
That was
timing
weird.
wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they kept talking and everything was fine. And then out of nowhere, it's like, oh, we're on a commercial.
Mine's just like Reese's Peanut, but I'm like, wait, what happened? I was watching this.
Oh, man. What else
peanut
did we
butter
got
hearts
on
are right.
Dynamite today, Reg?
I think, Mercedes is the main event.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Marcus Robinson says they did like a minute ago. Yeah, that's so weird. So they were
Mhm.
off by a minute on their commercial break.
Like, we'll see you soon. And then they're still talking for a minute. Actually, nope, this is the time.
Oh my God.
Time cues.
I wonder how much different it is, like differently than like how they normally would go to commercial break.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, like they would still know, right?
Yeah, they would know. I don't see how those lines could get crossed, you know?
Right. Okay, that's so weird. That's so weird.
Are you the Ultimate Friends fan?
Juan Ortega says, Denise, I'll pimp out Righteous Reg for ranch tacos.
Righteous Ranch.
Oh yeah, Righteous Ranch. You know, my husband doesn't even refer to you as Reg anymore. I told him the ranch story. And he sent me a text today and he was like, are you going to do the show with ranch today?
With Ranch. That's just my name now, Denise. Thanks. Thanks for nothing.
And I was like, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, we're doing it.
He literally went from Reg to ranch.
To Ranch. That's not a real name. Ranch. I'm Ranch.
That's so funny. Oh, man. That's
I'm
great.
Ranch.
Luis says Okada's messing with production again. Man, what's Okada been doing? Where's he at?
He's on Collision. You don't watch that show.
Bro, I just watched like 2 weeks ago.
Remember
I
that
didn't
show
watch
that you
last
never
week,
watched?
though. I didn't watch last week, though. What was I doing last week? There was something on last week.
You're in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, I was in Vegas.
And then this week you're going to be gone too. You never watch Collision.
This week I'm going to be in Indiana.
Going to the
All right,
big
we're
show.
back. Here we go.
And we're back.
Taken out by that man, Wheeler Yuta, Jay White. He's fighting back, Taz, but his
Marcus
attack-
says Denise can change her last name to Salad if that makes you feel better. Ranch. Denise Salad.
Denise Salad.
Crazy 101 says the man who can't see colors inducted. Huh? Did you see that?
Credit boys, man. I never thought, like, I was like, there's a line that this guy, you know, I never think he'll go, but every time he just like, and then the story he told, oh, my wife and my friend said I have to. I fucking bet, dude.
We got
I
Ted Russo
fucking
who
bet.
says, gotta call Reg Ranch at Wallimania. Make it a thing. Come on, Reg Ranch. No, Righteous Ranch. Righteous Ranch, yeah.
I'm Reg, R-E-G. That's
knows
it.
what danger he's in, Taz. He's fighting. He's fighting for his life up there because he knows.
What if Stephanie Vaquera says, okay, I'll date you, but you gotta let me call you Ranch.
Oh,
Like
easy.
you're not
Call me
Ranch,
whatever
you're
you
just
want.
Ranch.
Yeah, whatever you want, Greg. Call me whatever you want. What's that ranch in Spanish?
I don't know what ranch in Spanish is.
Denise. How am I
Well,
going to get
I know
Stephanie
what
if you don't know the
ranch,
words?
Ranch, but like an actual ranch, not the sauce ranch. Like the actual ranch. Rancho? I don't think that's what they would call ranch dressing in Spanish.
Why not?
Rancho dressing?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right. Let me Google
That's
that.
what it would be, right?
Let me see. How do you? Because there's no way.
Rancho dressing.
Jay White.
That's what it is.
On the assault as soon as Yuta got his feet in the ring.
We'll try it again, Taz.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
today it's
sometimes
Lunar
you call
New
the
Year,
moment, right?
so like there's been a bunch of
I
fireworks.
hope he can pull it off.
It would be ranchero. There you
Ranchero.
go, ranchero.
By Jay White.
I'm like,
And
I
they're
knew it
gone.
couldn't be rancho.
Right, then Yuta with that kick out.
That just doesn't sound right for a salad dressing.
Ranchero.
Ranchero.
Let me get some ranchero on that.
You can see just how Jay White
That's
is
too
moving
funny.
right now. The toll of
Bob
this
Runded
match,
Leo
the
says
damage
Denise is like
being
Butters
done
from
to his
South
legs
Park.
is evident.
Should I be insulted or not?
Two men continue this battle on Dynamite.
How am I like Butters from South Park?
He's using his strikes, Shivani.
San
I'm gonna need some more
Diego.
content.
And it's working. Yeah, it looks
We also
like
got
he
Terrence
is.
Johnson says, Denise, how do you feel about tag team wrestling? I love
She
tag
hates
team
it.
wrestling.
Nope, she's lying.
And Grapple Geekery says Cyrano's the character who tells a guy what to say to woo a woman that Cyrano secretly loves too. They marry, guy dies, Cyrano never tells it till he dies. Oh wow. Look at me, I'm a Cyrano.
You are a Cyrano. Serrano. Maybe a Serrano.
Jay White.
Margie Love says, hey friends, happy Wednesday. I'm loving Will opening every week. Oh yeah, he has.
What's up, Margie? Yeah, he does open. Like pretty much when he has a segment, it's usually gonna be first. Like for a while now, it feels like.
I wonder if that's for like a reason. Maybe he flies out.
No, because he's awesome. You want to see him first. This is how you should start the fucking show. Put Will Ospreay out there.
I thought it was like a logistical reason. Like,
He's
hey,
the
maybe
guy.
Will Ospreay's got to go fly back home since, you know, he's flying back and forth.
We need to start with some heat. Put Will out there.
That's true. Good point, Margie. Thank you so much for the love and happy Wednesday to you too. John Taylor says, why are we giving Reg a white name?
That's crazy. Yeah, I need a white name. Give me a black name. I have his original too. It's me.
That's wild. Thank you, John. Louis says La Ranch.
La Ranch.
La Ranch. La Ranch.
La Ranch.
John Taylor says Butters is pure and innocent. Okay, I'll take that. I was like, what's wrong with Butters? Why do I gotta be Butters?
Here we go.
Oh wait, hold on. Well Rendered Real says Butters opened a kissing company school and became a pimp who was really nice and respected his workers.
That's
I
right.
think I've
Yep.
seen that. Yeah, I would so be respectful of my workers.
You're not gay.
My kissing company.
Yeah, man, you land right on the back of the head, Excalibur.
Crazy 101 says Stephanie Vaquer, Mama Wayne, Mercedes, Lola, Gia.
Did some damage to
Lola.
his knee, but he's still looking to be relentless.
Who's your number one though, Reg? Out of these options here, number uno.
That's a tough one.
You gotta pick.
Stephanie, Mama Wayne, Mercedes, or Lola.
He's got hard. Nice German right there with a bridge.
Probably Stephanie, honestly.
Really? But it used to be Lola.
I don't know. Something about Stephanie does it for
You're
me.
not loyal at all.
Something about Stephanie does it
You were,
for
like,
me.
all over Mama Wayne, and Mama Wayne was the star, and then you replaced her for Lola, and then you replaced Lola for Stephanie.
Yeah, no, something about Stephanie does it for me.
You are not loyal at all.
These hoes ain't loyal. I'm hoes.
Ted Russo says, wait, Triple H is in the WWE Hop, induct HBK again, F it.
Yep.
That's funny. Thank you, Ted Russo.
Now, considering what Jay White went through today, you are not kidding, my man. That was very impressive. Both men, hell of a match. Great offense and a
G White.
on the leg by Yuta, but man, Jay White just a little too much for him.
Yeah, Jay White.
About to hit him again. Yeah, do it to him. But honestly, you should probably run Jay White, if anything, because they're gonna come get you.
They ain't gonna come after.
run.
They ain't gonna come help out dorky ass Wheeler Yuta.
Run,
They're like, nah, we don't want to go do all that.
dude. Don't hit him again. Run.
I think Jay White's going to do it.
Oh, there they
Dude,
go.
look at there they are. I told you. If you would have ran, you would already been gone. Again, run.
Why
Again,
are they gonna
run.
make him run and look like a wimp?
Because when he gets his ass, better than getting your ass kicked. You're already taking too long. They're gonna come from the back. Come on, Jay White.
How many times has Jay White gotten beat by the Death Riders?
That's what I'm saying. That's why he should have
This
ran.
is like the 4th time, I think.
Run.
Just like we saw earlier.
On this day, man, poor Jay White. He's always the guy. He's always the whipping boy.
Getting saved. Let's go save Jay. He needs to be saved.
He's a damsel in distress.
Come on. On this day.
It's a little different, huh? It's a little different because it's even. It's an even.
Bro, right now when Dax was talking, I was like, why is Moxley talking? I just saw a bald head, and I'm like, oh, it's Moxley. And I was like, wait, this doesn't make sense. What?
Is when you try to end a 67-year-old man who is my idol, Ricky Morton. That's when I got a problem.
Oh, shit. I thought he was talking about Jeff Jarrett.
Right now, tonight,
he's
one
not
of my
67.
favorite wrestlers of all time, one half of the greatest tag team, the Midnight Express. Dennis Condrey is here. And in Dennis Condrey's name, on Collision.
Oh my gosh, it kicked me out again.
In a Mid-South street.
3 times I got kicked out.
That's crazy.
Is this happening to anybody else?
Now, mine hasn't went out at all.
That's watching on Match, gotten kicked out of the stream.
I haven't been kicked out of mine once.
This has never happened to me, and it happened 3 times today. Wow. No,
your stream sucks, Denise.
Damn. Marcus is like, they're doing you a favor by saving you from the Death Riders.
Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That's 3 times already I got kicked out.
Tony Storm will challenge Mariah May for the AEW Women's World Championship. Let's take a look.
Come on, you little dork.
When they went face to face this past Saturday at Collision.
Oh, this was cool. Did you see this, Denise?
Mariah May.
No, I didn't see this. But I saw that Timeless Tony Storm came back.
Everything you've done, I've seen it from the UK to Japan to here in AEW. You're an inspiration, and one day I want to be just like you. I'm a huge fan. You are a joke.
I'm a
I guess
huge fan.
It can't be Tony time all the time. You were the dumbest, easiest pawn I used to dominate this entire game.
Vicious, brutal beatdown.
Lovely.
What makes you think that I've forgotten?
So good.
The hardest role you will ever play is yourself. And what you've just witnessed is the performance of a lifetime. My dreams of fighting coming home. You may be the woman from hell, but you came from my womb. I am timeless Tony Storm, and I'm gonna rip your tits off.
She's so crazy. I love it.
So
I
good.
feel like Tony Storm has to be timeless forever because when she's not, people just want her to be timeless Tony Storm.
You know, I was kind of not in that camp until she started doing the new thing, but then she did this on Saturday, and I was like, oh yeah, she has to be timeless, dude. The timeless shit hits.
Yeah, it's just so different.
Yeah.
Like she's got to stay timeless.
Especially
Like,
with this
I'm sure
movie
as
gonna
time
come out
goes
soon
on-
too.
Huh?
So especially with this movie coming out soon, you could keep tying it up to that.
It was a stunning reveal by timeless Tony Storm, but there was no one more stunned.
Because I'm seeing it, I was like, at some point, obviously, it's going to be too much. But right now, it's just so good.
Yeah, it shouldn't be over. I think like you should like if it's working,
Right.
do it until it stops working.
But I do feel bad for Mariah, though, because she's not as over as I think people might have thought.
Well, I mean, nobody's gonna be as hot as Tony, though. You know.
Yeah, that's hard.
Do you think that Tony's gonna beat her?
I don't think she should.
She
It's
shouldn't.
hard because Tony's so much more over than Mariah.
So-
But you can't keep just going back to Tony.
Nope. It's going to feel like Mox thing. It's going to be way different than Mox, but going back to the same thing feels like unfortunate.
Yeah, you got to keep the title on Mariah.
Shaken Mariah. We're doing this, playing Toni Storm, the return of Toni Storm. This isn't real, Renee. None of this is real. Toni Storm is not real.
Whoa. Renee's like, I don't have to take this shit. I'm out of here.
Man, Renee's just been disrespected on this whole show.
All night, huh?
By everybody.
Renee.
You want to play the role of Toni Storm?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you play the Toni Storm who gave her heart to a woman who used her for her gold?
Oh, we're finally getting a Mariah May promo on in not
Why
backstage.
Don't you play the Toni Storm whose most memorable moment was bleeding and crying in my hands.
She said in my ass.
Hands.
Oh.
She might be bleeding on her ass. What?
In my ass.
And Japan and Mexico because she couldn't touch me. You can play whatever Toni Storm you'd like. The ending stays the same.
Mm-hmm. Spitting.
I don't need to role play because when you're this good, you don't change a thing.
See, she's bringing some points.
Let's go. Yeah, that's dope.
I am the woman from hell, and I always will be, and I will remind you for the rest of your life.
Ooh, she's creepy. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Look now and never forget, for this is your AEW Women's World Champion.
Good job, Mariah.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
We need more of this from Mariah.
Mm-hmm. From all the women. Just let them go out there with the damn mic
Especially
and talk.
her. She's the AEW Women's Champion.
She did a lot of backstage promos.
Yes, so many.
A couple of names we haven't heard from in a while.
First-time champions for these young kids. We don't necessarily like the way they approach their business.
Oh, my
I
homeboy.
was like, who is this? I'm like, who are we talking about right now? Your bestie.
Let's go. The guns.
We're just some high rollers, some top shelf gunslingers. Your unified trios.
Oh my god, they really do just look exactly like their dad.
They do.
Like, literally.
Two Billy
Just like
Guns.
them. Yeah.
Mini man. Y'all are funny. Thank God Jay White's gonna have some help.
Coming up this Saturday night on Collision, the cold-hearted
Fucking Samoa Joe versus Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian.
Yo, baby.
Kip Sabian of the patriarchy. Plus the tag team action will
The Learning Tree versus the Outrunners.
BK.
Wow, he's got the whitest tongue I've ever seen.
Mm.
Are you seeing this?
That's a pretty white tongue.
Right?
Tony Storm.
Tony Storm.
Brisbane.
Daniel Garcia versus Kyle O'Reilly versus Lee Moriarty.
Okay.
That's a badge match right there.
Okay, yeah, we cooking with fire right here. That's gonna be heat. Hell yeah. Boom.
Oh, see, I watched this. I watched this on Collision when it happened 2 weeks ago.
First ever Collision you saw. That's crazy.
I was watching this. I know exactly.
1
what
out of
happened.
100, Denise. Great for you. You.
Saturday night, our Jacksonville homecoming for Collision. It was the Undisputed Kingdom earning the victory. And this coming Saturday night, it is official, the TNT Championship.
Yeah, this is the Reg match right here.
Totally.
And Kyle O'Reilly this Saturday
3 of
night
the homie. That's gonna bang.
and Max. But coming up next,
Main event time. All right, let me catch up here with the super chat.
girl will challenge the CEO, Mercedes Mone, for the TBS Championship.
For the TBS Championship.
Let's take you back to a week ago where we crowned new world tag team champions.
Well, you gotta take us back to
no! The J. Paul RO says, how long can you hold your ranch while with Steph?
That's crazy. That is insane. I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can say that. Not long, though, is the answer. Not long at all. Not long at all.
We got Sheldon Jackson here who says, stop using Spectrum, Denise, and maybe Max won't crash. No, I'm not on Spectrum. I'm on Max. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, I meant Spectrum Internet. My bad. No, Spectrum Internet. Spectrum Internet works very well for me. I'm
well, no, it doesn't.
This is something that's happened.
We just saw it not work.
Maybe it's Max. Huh? Maybe it can't be the app itself.
Maybe you're Max. Mine didn't do that.
Well, because you're whatever. Watch when it happens. Watch when it happens to you.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Now you're wishing it to happen.
I'm not gonna feel not sorry for you. All right, we got Margie Lovester who says, I've been reciting Tony's promo to my fam all week. Oh, I love that. That's so great. Yeah, that was fun to see. Oh, that's happening. Oh, next week's already the Atlanta, Georgia show?
Mm-hmm. Time flies. It's already going to be February.
Now.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm like so way off here on these dates. Margie loves them. I'm glad you like
Oakland.
We got Luke Gordon here who says, can we replace backstage segments with in-ring promos for women's divisions permanently? For real. I feel like there's so many of the girls we need to see. Remember what helped also like Willow really get over was she was doing all of those on the stage promos. They don't do those anymore.
They don't do them that often, but it just like helps the crowd get more into these wrestlers. Just something about the crowd seeing them and talking is a different connection than these backstage promos. That's why it's needed more. That's a perfect example that you bring up there, Denise, because like Willow continuously being out there, getting these promos, getting to be in promo battles with other wrestlers. That's how you really get established as a on the mic, you know?
I feel like if you're constantly only backstage doing backstage promos, instantly you're already seen as less than.
Yep.
You're making me seem like, oh, well, I shouldn't really care about that person because they're just doing like the little rookie promos in the back. So almost
especially when they're
felt like
when they're competing with the other championship, Denise. Like if you see like Mariah May, for example, Mercedes, she gets in-ring promos, she gets that. So like if Mariah isn't getting the same things, like you said, she could be seen as less than.
Yes, that's what it feels like. Like right now, it feels like the TBS championship is the bigger championship than the AEW Women's Championship.
I mean, look, we're about to watch it in the main event right now. There's huge fanfare always around Mercedes. They make emphasis on all of her segments. Like, I mean, it is Mercedes, so that's different, but they should have Mariah up, you know, in the same kind of area.
Yeah, because I mean, besides, like, that's what worries me. Like, if Toni Storm wasn't around right now, if Toni Storm was still away, who would Mariah May be feuding with?
It's a great point. Or like, who does she feud with after if she wins, if she beats her? Like, what's next for her? It seems like you don't want to have Mariah May's whole AEW career. It's just Toni Storm. It'll be like, you don't want to get into that Adam Cole case where it's like, did you do anything else besides MJF stuff? Like, we have to be connected to her in a different way than the Toni Storm stuff.
Right. We got Ten Ruza here who says you missed Mariah say replace H with C Huntsville. Oh, I didn't realize that she said that. That's funny. Good play on words. We got Luke Thornton here who says, so excited for Dynamite in my hometown, Atlanta next week. Well, it's looking like it's going to be a big show.
Lucky Luke, man, that's going to be a great show. That main event of Swerve and Ricochet is going to be fire, dude. You're lucky.
There's been a lot of wrestling in Atlanta like the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, you just had that fire ass Raw. Yeah,
they've been doing everything in Atlanta. They were like, let's all show up to Atlanta in a 2-week period of time.
I mean, Atlanta is and has always been a wrestling town, so it makes sense. The crowds there are always sick, so lucky y'all. I mean, I'm talking like that, and I'm about to get like 8 AEW shows in a row here in California, so shout out to me.
Are you going to all of them, Reg?
I'm gonna be at Oakland, maybe Sacramento. Not all of them. There's a lot.
You're gonna be like in Fresno,
I might go to Fresno.
Bakersfield.
Yeah,
You're gonna
hometown.
do the whole tour. The whole
There's
tour
not a
of
Bakersfield show, is
California.
there?
Huh?
Is there a Bakersfield show?
No, I was just making that up.
Okay.
Just
But I
do
could
the
stop
whole
in Bakersfield
tour.
to see my family, you know?
Do the
But yeah,
whole
and then
tour, man.
of course LA I'll be in for Revolution.
All right, thank you so much, Luke. We got Terrence Johnson here, says put Keith Lee with HS or STP. Who's HS and STP?
Hurt Syndicate and Shane Taylor Promotions.
Oh, come on, who are these people?
High School and Stone Temple Pilots.
Stone Temple Pilots. Yo, Keith Lee, I don't know what he's been up to, but he hasn't been on TV in a long, long time.
Do you still have an interest in a Keith Lee and Swerve match, Denise?
Yes, just to fight you. I want to see that match just so that I can laugh my ass off when it happens.
Just for spite. Unbelievable. You see what my
Yes.
friends do to me, you guys? Just for spite, she wants to see this match.
I still can't believe it. We were finally going to get that match, and it gets taken off.
Unbelievable. I'm like, dude, this match is never going to happen. And when they announced it, remember everybody was trolling me? I'm like, dude, what? And then it got canceled. I'm like, dude,
I
this
had
match
the
is never
best
happening.
time trolling you over it.
That match, dude, something, the universe is like, dude, this match is not happening. Stop, leave me alone. And they
No.
just keep trying.
We got Roberto Arsenal who says, I'm happy Yuka and Mercedes are main eventing. Joshi wrestling to me is the punk rock of wrestling. Oh, I love that. A good way of putting
Good
it.
descriptor.
Thank you, Roberto. The punk rock of wrestling. That's good.
Graham Slam, baby.
Face the Alpha and the Aussie Arrow, Kyle Fletcher. Grand Slam
Oh, man.
Australia, our debut in Brisbane, but that's not all. We still had so much more.
So sleepy.
Almost through it, Denise.
I want to go to sleep.
We're almost through it, lady.
You know, I've been in my sweatpants this whole show.
Good for you.
And my comfy little sweater. Oh,
Sweatpants game. You're just in pajamas. Is it
I-
pajamas or is it pajamas?
pajamas.
Is it pajamas or is it pajamas?
I think pajamas.
You say pajamas?
Pajamas, yeah.
Oh,
Let me get my
go put on my pajamas. So you want to seem fancy, huh,
Pajamas.
Denise? Oh, let me get my pajamas on.
Well, pajamas just sounds a little funny. Pajamas.
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 I'm gonna put my pajamas on.
Pajamas sounds like, what are you gonna put your bananas on? What are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
bananas and pajamas. Pajamas,
Right,
pajamas.
right.
I think pajamas is for kids and then pajamas is for adults. Like, I'm
Yes,
gonna put my pajamas
pajamas.
on.
Bananas and pajamas.
That word sounds hella funny.
Was it
Pajamas.
pajamas and bananas or bananas and pajamas?
Bananas and pajamas.
Yeah, I remember bananas. Why say
Bananas and
banana?
pajamas. I remember the bananas and
I
pajamas.
used to have one of the little bananas in the pajamas.
Oh my god, such a weird show.
We both know that could have been me.
It should have been you,
me.
Deanna.
And it would have been me if it wasn't for Harley Cameron.
Marcus is like, I just say PJs. That's, yeah, PJs.
Most people probably say that.
No, I say pajamas.
This world wasn't built for
Nobody
women.
says pajamas, Denise.
I say pajamas.
Do you wear pajamas to bed?
We deserve.
Well, I mean,
So Harley,
I have like different varieties of what I
now you
consider pajamas.
belong
Your
to
pajamas.
Yeah.
Saturday Collision. We're coming to collect.
Yeah, no matter what I do, whatever I go to sleep in, I wake up in the nude. It's just a thing. I don't know why.
What the rat?
Yeah, no matter what, I could go to sleep in like a full outfit, sweater, hat. I'll wake up naked every time.
Why? You just take them off in the middle of the night?
I do.
What's
yeah.
wrong with you?
I don't know. Every time I wake up, I'm like, where's my underwear, dude? Why am I naked every time?
I could never. I never understand how people sleep in the nude ever.
I didn't know for a long time, and then I started doing it. I was like, hey, this is actually kind of, I feel free.
Oh.
My thing is just swinging. Things are just everywhere. They're wherever they want to be. Could be over here. They could be over there. Like, I'm not until you try it, Denise.
On.
Why?
because it's nice.
Nice for whom? Your husband wants to sleep next to your naked body. He don't want to sleep next to your pajama body.
I want to sleep with my pajama body. I think pajamas are nice and comfy.
You know what's even more comfy? Naked.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Swanging. Let them swang. Let them things hang.
No.
Let them things hang. Let them things hang. Let
Now
them
I know
things
to
hang.
never sit on your bed, Reg, ever in my life.
Don't sit anywhere over here. Just wake up naked. Honestly, that's the scariest part about sleeping at someone's house. Because like when I stayed over at your place, I'm like, I could potentially
That's
wake
true.
up naked.
You did stay over at my place.
And I know it's like my brain just does it. I don't do it, so I'm like, I could wake up naked.
Were you naked in my living room?
No, I wasn't. I like my brain. So I think somehow my brain's like, oh, you're not at home, dude. Keep your pants on. You're on an air mattress right now. You can't have it swinging like that. Denise gonna go to the bathroom and be like, what the fuck? I kept my pants on, Denise.
You popped your mattress.
I'm like, oh shit, things are happening. I'm swinging everywhere. Well, I'm on the floor now.
That's hilarious.
Naked in Denise's house. That's wild.
Oh my god. Laugh Baby says don't sit on anyone's bed. Yeah, for
Honestly,
real.
yeah, that's the fact.
What is going on? Chris Holsinger is like, didn't you sanitize your living room?
Sanitize everything where I was at.
I'm about to go scrub. This is where Reg walked through.
Yeah. He was naked. He was naked in here.
Oh no.
I was not naked, by the way.
I was gonna say, now we have no proof.
Yeah, I was not naked.
David Romero says even the audience is asleep for the main event. Aww.
Oh no, they look
They're all
excited.
excited to see Mercedes wrestle.
Yeah. Mercedes, best in the world, best of all time.
Sean Taylor's like, this conversation took an interesting turn.
It always does. You know, we have to do something, at least one thing on the show that's like that.
That's too funny.
Mercedes.
People from Boston. Jeez, I guess not. They from Boston. They went south on them in a hurry, didn't they?
Tell you.
Yes, there, man.
Jeez. That's what our main event is all about. Referee Aubrey Edwards drawing the assignment, the TBS championship.
All right, here we go.
Tonight,
Mercedes about to do it again. Let's go, girls.
live on TBS and streaming on Max, the CEO, Mercedes Mone, the match.
Yes, this is the second time you've sang that Shania Twain
That's
song,
my
Reg.
second Shania Twain reference today. Huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know what happened to you last night or what you did.
Listen, karaoke was crazy. Somebody probably did it at karaoke subconsciously in my brain.
Yeah, it's stuck in your head.
Before we dive
The
into
Look, Jordan
best.
said Deanna and Harley has a lot of potential.
It does.
Saturday night,
Yeah,
Mid
that's good to
South
hear.
Street by FTR
I've been
Dash
expecting to see
and
more of
Taz
Deanna on the
face
show.
John Moxley.
I wanted her to win this match to be in this, but I understand the story that they're telling.
Great to see that, and it's great that John Moxley will be in
Mid-South street fight.
Looking forward to that. Saturday night's all right for fighting. That's what they say. Side headlock applied here.
Yeah, the CEO in control of Yuka Sakazaki. Yuka
Bounce.
sending Mercedes off to the
Deep.
rope shoulder tackle, but Mercedes
Boom.
dropping
Close
down
it.
Yuka Sakazaki. It's not off
We
the
got
table.
Ten Russo who says Mercedes or Steph, Reg, a difficult one.
It's Steph.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, Reg. Wow.
Steph, I'm telling you, dog. Steph. Big hitter.
Well, guys, as you
It's
know,
too
there's no
funny.
time limit. The time is always on the champion side.
Big hitter.
About 9 minutes.
Oh.
Stay with this match as long as it takes.
Oh.
20-minute time limit.
Nope.
Sounds great. As went for an arm drag, nobody home. The magical girl pulled out some magic.
And now Yuka, the body scissors, and taking Mercedes around the world, giving her plenty of time to think about it. Yuka,
this will get you dizzy here.
look at this. High stack, the cover.
Mercedes
Oh,
is
this
like,
is
what
a
was
good
happening?
point. Nick the Nana says a black woman and a Japanese woman main eventing in Huntsville, Alabama. Love it.
That
is
is
so freaking
wild.
true.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it that way.
Me
That's why this crowd is like,
either.
what is this? We don't know how to react to this.
She has
Oh my
more momentum than any
I didn't
woman in
think
the
about it
division
that
right now.
way.
And I think that includes the world
That's
champion.
crazy. That's amazing.
That's funny.
Like her or not,
That's
Mercedes,
so
some
funny.
people really despise her. They don't like her. But maybe some people are jealous of her. That's what I would think
Yep.
it is. She's super talented.
Let's go, Mercedes.
She's a legit world champ. The same could be said about Yuka Sakazaki, who avoided the dropkick attempt from the CEO as Yuka spinning Mercedes around.
That's
Right
cute.
on her face, Mercedes went for the kick, but instead Yuka.
You want to
Frustrated with the challenger.
That was
You want to
funny.
love me?
love me?
Kick in the face right there.
Yeah, Yuka rocked Mercedes.
That was
with
like the
shot.
most Mercedes we've seen. Like that was her real personality right there.
Right.
Her success.
Yuka's going up to the
high-risk
top.
Offense is Yuka now climbing to the top rope. Mercedes stunned by that enziguri.
What the heck is Yuka going to do here?
Yuka
Yeah.
picking her moment, but now Mercedes
That's
putting some distance between herself and the
Yuka
challenger.
did a sad
Let's
girl.
not forget, Yuka was out 147 days with a broken leg, so a high-risk maneuver I didn't think was in her game plan. But
Oh.
apparently it is.
The kick was attempted by Yuka. Mercedes driving the challenger down.
Oh.
Meteora.
Meteor on the flow.
Mercedes shifting the momentum in
CEO.
her favor. Don't go anywhere
CEO.
because our main event continues.
That's right.
That was big time impact.
That's
That was,
right.
like perfectly timed out right there. Like you literally commentary had just finished talking and Mercedes is
So
like,
good.
that's right.
That's right.
Funny. I do not appreciate this, Sterling 273. Steph or Denise? For me, it's Denise pants down. Hey,
That's
hey,
crazy.
hey, I know
That's
where I
insane.
stand.
Wow. Hold on a minute. Keep it.
I will not allow this conversation to continue.
Yeah, you can't say that. I don't think you can say that. Like the ranch thing, that was crazy. You can't say that.
We're gonna have to start putting rules on this podcast.
Yeah, you guys gotta slow your roll.
We got Corey MacArthur here who says this is why Wednesdays are the best. Denise and Reg don't hold back, keeping it. Love Mercedes. It's Mone time. Honestly, I'm in the I don't care mode right now just because I'm so tired.
Yeah, Denise is tired. That's why she can say all these things. I'm so
But I haven't even
tired.
said anything.
I'm tired. I'm putting this all on you. I didn't say nothing.
Dude, and my chair is so uncomfortable today.
Oh, that's your new chair.
Yeah, but my back's hurting. Like, I don't know if it's because
Wow.
I like got used to laying on the couch for a whole day.
Used to that soft.
Yeah, like I came back and my back's hurting from sitting on the chair. And I'm
Yeah,
only
your
been
back, your neck, you're all
for
fucked
2
up.
hours. Yeah, my neck was hurting earlier. Now my back's hurting. I'm tired. I'm
Sad.
old and I
You need-
work with children.
You need more liquids.
Dude, I've been drinking the liquids.
It's not working.
Yeah, I need more. I need to take like a Tylenol or something. I haven't taken a
Mhm.
Tylenol all day, so I'll probably take a Tylenol at some point.
You need some drugs.
Yeah, I need some drugs. That's wild. Corey, thank you so much for the love.
Thanks, Corey.
man. That's funny.
A superb new medical.
Oh,
How many
no.
medical stores
Arnold
can they make?
Nicholson Jr. says Denise is getting old.
Listen, these sounds like a lot of old people symptoms you got going on here, Denise. So wait, just on my back, my knees are hurting, my neck. I'm like, yo, how old are you?
That's true. My head was hurting.
My head, my head, my back, my neck.
my
I'm
back,
Damn.
everything. It's all fucked up right
It's
now.
gonna take you an hour to get up from your chair, it sounds like.
No, I've been walking like I've been having to like hold on to things. Like I've been having to like hold on to the wall.
Denise, man.
Yeah, dude, I don't think you realize like how much the stomach flu takes out of you. Like
Got your
I
ass
was
beat.
sweating yesterday. I was dehydrated. I was sweating. And then I was so cold, but I was sweating. It was just awful.
Nah, it's too much sweating.
Yeah.
I don't want to be sweating like that.
No. And then like I would stand up and I'm like, literally, like, what is this? Who is this? Where am I?
I'm
What
groggy.
is happening? Yeah. It was so bad. It was so bad. That's
I'm
so
a groggy
funny.
frog.
Oh, this is good to know. But around the deal says Denise should get some Pedialyte. It really helps.
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
had Pedialyte.
Pedialyte, like a lot of people use that for
Yeah.
the situation you're in for recovery and dehydration and stuff.
But just like as a drink, like just a drink.
Yeah, just drinking it.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of athletes and a lot of people that are sick. Like it seems like they don't even use it for babies at this point.
Really?
Yeah, it's popular.
I didn't know that.
Hangover too. I should have drank some. I'm good now.
Main event.
We got TJ Smooth Zero who says Denise's knees about gonna start hurting when it's gonna rain next.
Yep. Just like a Grammy.
Like my knees are hurting. It's gonna rain soon.
It's gonna
Yo,
rain.
that's fucked up. It's so fucked. No, I don't got knee pain yet, guys. Oh no, John says Denise will soon be old enough to be booked on Dynamite.
Damn, John, come on, man. Can't say that.
Hey, once I'm old enough, once the knees start hurting, I'm up for an AEW World Title shot.
That's crazy. Don't
I'll
say
be like,
that.
yo, TK, my knees hurt, my back hurts.
Listen, this is Denise Salcedo and John Taylor saying this. I would just like to mark that at whatever time this is. I have no parts in it. I think there's a bunch of young wrestlers here. Everybody's young.
Big guy Grapple Geekery who says, wait till you're in your mid to late 40s, youngin.
Straight up. You're not even close, Denise.
I feel close.
Bring it. Take two. Do it again. Do it again. You got it, girl. Do it again.
Oh.
Missile drop kick. There you go. Get it done. Magical Girl Jones. Look at that. What helped out was the fact that
Magical Girl Jones.
barely get to her feet.
Commentary was so awkward during that. I didn't know what to say.
They were, yeah, they
like,
were being
atta
weird.
girl, and I'm like, don't say atta girl. She's a wrestler. Come
Atta
on.
girl's the worst.
Atta-girl.
thing. Nice attempt. Atta girl. Good job, sport.
This is someone atta girled me. Don't you atta girl me?
Atta girl.
You sweet little thing. You were able to do it. Atta girl.
Atta girl. You're 12. Great job hula hooping out there. Atta girl.
Yeah. Look at you.
Remember, Mercedes Moné,
Oh,
she has
you
not
passed
competed
your spelling
inside the ring since
Atta
June
girl.
5th
Atta
in
girl.
Tokyo. So she doesn't have those in-ring reps.
Grapple
to have.
Geekery, thank you so much for the
Right now,
super
Mercedes
chat.
up, turning things around on Yuka.
Terrence Johnson says, I can hear the knees cracking.
Knees cracking every time you stand up.
In honor of one of her mentors.
Cover here, 1, 2,
1, 2,
and
trees.
Yuka kicking out.
Oh my god, it kicked me out again.
Oh,
What the hell?
again.
That's 4 times.
So that's an homage
That's
to him. So
crazy.
right now, though, the
Was
TBS
it? Did it
champ's
happen to
got
be at the top of the hour
trying
every
to beat
time?
the Magical
Or
Girl
like
because she's showing the toughness.
maybe it happened
Mm.
like every time it went, you know,
Mercedes
30
finding
or.
out for
You're
10.
right.
Yuka not
Weird.
an easy out. Don't let
Yeah,
that
I should start
magical
keeping track
girl,
of what times it
that
happened.
smile, that
Mhm.
persona fool you. Yuka is as tough as they come. And perhaps Mercedes underestimating the challenger here.
Okay, a lot of dudes that disrespect, just walking over.
Mercedes is slowly ascending to the top. Yuka's back up because you're taking a long time.
Yuka up to her feet.
Oh.
Big elbow strike catching Mercedes
Elbowed her in the throat
right
and the
in
neck.
the mouth as Yuka pouring it out with the elbows in the ropes.
We got 10 Russo who says, get Veda Scott on comms for AEW or Ring of Honor. She's good.
Maybe
Yeah, I
a
like Veda a whole
suplex,
lot.
maybe that one's
He's
crazy.
been
Veda's
keeping
great. I would
active
love
for
to have
sure.
Veda. I would love to have Veda on Ring of Honor.
Yeah, for sure.
Well executed. What a landing. The champ is in a lot
Big
of pain.
superplex.
A lot of pain and potentially a lot of trouble is Yuka looking to make the cover. Does lateral press and it was now Mercedes'
Whew.
turn with the late kick out.
That's what a championship kick out is right there. This deep in the matchup. Your title's on the line. You take this
Championship
big
kick out.
superplex, and you're able to kick out.
But now Yuka looking
Oh,
maybe for that,
tying her up.
that big merry-go-round.
With that hammerlock too.
Yeah, that arm is hammerlocked. Mercedes going for a spin, but Mercedes
Mm,
counter,
mm,
looking for the
mm,
moneymaker.
mm.
Counter. No, Yuka
Nope.
lands on her feet. Another counter.
Mm.
And Yuka
Oh, Yuka with a super kick to the grill. Oh,
Yeah, she got caught right in
wrapping
the
her up.
jaw with that thrust kick. In the jaw.
The hammerlock cinched in the merry-go-round. The CEO taking
Oh, merry-go-round.
Uh-oh.
That might be it.
Yuka's chance. The opportunity here. She's got it.
Nope. You're going to need more than that for Mercedes, brother.
Get up and get on her.
I like Yuka's facial expressions.
Here, guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, that hammerlock was cinched in tight, and Mercedes
That hammerlock.
face first. As now Yuka maybe burning some daylight here. She charges in.
Nope.
That's exactly what
To the
happened,
grill.
Chaz.
You're right.
Mercedes.
You are correct. Face first goes Yuka.
Knees
CEO's
to the
back in
knees.
control,
She got her
maybe.
by the hair.
Backstabber
Thank.
by
Statement.
Mercedes. And now look at
Stabber.
that statement
Statement.
maker.
Yes.
Transitions over. Yuka in the center of the ring.
That has to be it. Yuka can't get out of this.
Oh, wait, but Yuka counters the roll-up. Mercedes forced to abandon ship. Swing and a miss by the champion. Yuka rolling elbow strike. Got all of that.
Rolling elbow, baby.
This is how Yuka
Oh,
did it this
oh,
past
oh, oh, oh.
Collision. The roll-up. No.
Oh.
Once again kicking out.
Okay, I like this little final stretch sprint. It's pretty good.
I know. I can hear you. You're like, woo! Oh, yeah.
They're going for it.
Now Mercedes gets the boots up. Yuka. Kick to the
back of the dome.
Has
Oh, what's she
Mercedes
doing?
staggered Yuka?
Oh, damn. Suplex from the ropes. That was cool.
That definitely got everyone reacting.
Mhm.
Really hit the mat hard. That's like basically a snap German, but low trajectory.
Now Yuka
She's like,
looking for
okay,
that
here we
magical
go.
girl splash. If she hits it, could be it for Mercedes.
Oh, right to the knees.
And now the roll up. 2, 3, no. Yuka able to kick out
Big
with that
knee
knee
from
strike underneath the
Mercedes.
jaw.
And Mercedes thinking one move ahead that time.
Oh, a power bomb. You don't see Mercedes do a lot of power
not done
bombs.
yet.
You're
Mercedes
just
now
going out
bringing
some new
Yuka
things.
up.
Let's go.
Got her hooked.
Oh, money maker. That's it. Count to 1,000.
We got Ted
That was a
Ruza
good final
here who
stretch.
says Megan Bain is my Steph for Red. She's just as
Oh, Megan Bain. I see you. Ten Ruza, that's a good pick. George Ginola gonna fight you.
Ruza.
Well, Mercedes Mone remains the TBS champion, and she had to
That was
earn
awesome.
every single bit of that victory here tonight in our Dynamite.
That's how you end the show. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. If Death Riders just come out and beat up Mercedes right now.
They're like, how dare you
No!
steal all 4 of those titles?
Don't show anybody your championships.
Yeah.
It's within you.
It's all in here. You got to make a bunch of little Mercedes. All right, hold on. Let me get this thing going and we can start our post show. Hold on. And then Denise can die afterwards.
She can die in peace.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Denise Stomach Bug Salcedo. Denise the
Oh,
Rocket
shit.
Ship Girl Salcedo.
Actually, that reminds me, everybody, while we're waiting, I do got to let you guys all know we actually have a brand new sponsor, one that I'm very,
wow.
very excited about. So can we give some love over to Comic-Con Revolution? Attention to all wrestling fans in the Inland Empire and San Gabriel Valley areas of SoCal. Comic-Con Revolution is coming back to the Ontario Convention Center in Ontario, California on May 17th and May 18th. The Inland Empire's Fandom Fest has already announced some incredible wrestlers you'll be able to meet. The hardcore legend Mick Foley, multi-time world champion Booker T, and women's wrestling icon Mickie James. I got to attend Comic-Con Revolution last year, and I had the best time getting to chat with some of my favorite wrestlers. Plus, if you love Marvel, DC, have a beloved cartoon you go back to watch, or you stan Star Wars, Comic-Con Revolution is the place where fandoms of different worlds connect with the stars who bring it to life. Scheduled to appear alongside their wrestling industry guests are the voice cast of Teen Titans Go, Halo, Phineas and Ferb, all this, plus cosplayers and legends of the comic book world like Mark Bagley and Marv Wolfman. So don't miss out on your opportunity to attend Comic-Con Revolution May 17th and May 18th at the Ontario, California Convention Center. Get your tickets at ccrtix.com or check the link in the description box below of this video.
Yo, the fuse has been lit. It's Wednesday night. Denise and Reg post Dynamite. Come and get your Easter eggs. It's a dub. Middle of the week, it's AEW Dynamic Wrestling, and end your night with us. It's a must. It's Dynamite. It might combust. Speak now. We're gonna give you all the recap. Live on YouTube is where you see that. The Cali connection with the feedback.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Speak Now Pro Wrestling. It is Wednesday, January 29th, and we are here to chat some AEW Dynamite. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, Righteous Reg. What is up, Reg? How are you?
It's your favorite rapper, your favorite writer, your favorite podcaster. It's After Dynamite. Very fun show here to be had tonight, Denise. I'm excited about what we saw, and I'm excited to talk about it. How are you? Are you recovered yet?
No, I'm not recovered yet. I feel like poop. But it happens, you know. I've been drinking the Gatorade.
More liquids, Denise.
I'm trying. I was watching our ad just a minute ago, and I was like, wow, that girl had life. That girl had energy.
You're like, I remember her.
Dead. Like, we're not even the same person, Reg. It's two different people.
That person we just saw alive, thriving, full of liquids, and this person right here just dead.
Dead. Exactly. It's crazy what one stomach virus can do to you. It can do a lot. So be careful out there, people. Be careful, right? Wash your hands. Don't spread germs, and just, drink your liquids. Do what you need to do. But anyways, we got to talk AEW Dynamite here today. And there are some couple of items. I don't know that this show was super newsworthy today,
right.
Reg. I thought that this show was pretty much just a very slow progression for a lot of these stories. Nothing too insane that went down.
Yeah, it wasn't anything that's like mind blowing or, changing the world and trajectory of things going on. But I thought it was a solid show. They told a lot of great stories. There was a moment where Renee was trying to talk to Swerve, and then Hangman came and was going to go in, and then he ran into Max. That I was like, little things like this are what we need more of, and we're going to be like the connective tissues for this show. So like, it wasn't the most newsworthy show, but I thought that they got over a lot of really good stories here.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you mentioned that, because that is true. Like, we got another tease between MJF and Hangman. That was one thing that happened. We also got that moment with Hangman, who was looking for Swerve in his locker room. That was another little bit that happened there. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I have no idea. So it was little things like that were like, oh, okay, like, maybe pay attention to that, save that, put that in your pocket for later, and figure out what they're going to go from there. But everything else on the show was pretty much just like, we did get some decent matches, which we kicked off with a really good one with Will Ospreay and Brian Cage, which I actually thought was match of the night. I thought they did a phenomenal job together, because Brian Cage, for me, the Don Callis family storyline right now is really working for guys like Brian Cage. It's really working for guys like Lance Archer. Of course, we talked about the benefits that it's done for Konosuke Takeshita and all of that, right? And Kyle Fletcher, of course. But for those two other guys who have been with AEW for such a long time, but haven't been in any of these like prime spots, at least not in a really long time, I feel like this was such a good, this has been such a good way for them to kind of get back some good TV time. We were talking about how like we've been seeing Brian Cage a whole lot more, him and Will Ospreay. Last week, was it the week before that or whenever, it was him and Kenny Omega. So we've been seeing a whole lot of the Don Callis family, which for me has been doing a whole lot for specifically for Brian Cage and Lance. But I liked this match that we got here with him and Will. I thought they did a good job here.
Yeah, this was really fun, and they keep setting Brian Cage up for success. Like, they put him in matches and situations where they know he's going to shine. Like you brought up the match with Kenny Omega, that's a match that he's wanted for a long time. He's going to come, he's going to bring the heat. This match with Will Ospreay is like Brian Cage match to a T. This is PWG Brian Cage. This is his bread and butter. He's lived off of high spots. We're both going bar for bar. I'm going to clothesline your head off. I'm going to powerbomb the shit out of you, but you're going to get stuff on me too. I think that he is benefiting a lot from being featured alongside this big angle, like one of the biggest angles in the show. There's a lot of eyes on this Omega Ospreay, but he's really like excelling in all of his positions that he's been put in, and his beard and hair also look great too. Just if you didn't know, like the Billy Mays things has been cracking me up since somebody brought it up in the chat, but I think he's really benefiting. I'm excited about Lance Archer too, which is kind of in the same thing. I thought both of them last week in that brawl really shined in the moments that they were given, and them as a tag team is a lot of potential. Like we were talking about on the show, them versus Hurt Syndicate is fire. Like that's going to be heat.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I want to see. Like thinking about that possibility where Lance Archer and Brian Cage versus the Hurt Syndicate, I think could be like a really cool way to like lighten up their tag team division on AEW. Yep. That would be phenomenal. But here's the thing. So we've been seeing the Don Callis family obviously outnumber both Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega got attacked beforehand and they showed that up on the screen. And then afterwards, as they continued the attack on Will Ospreay afterwards, Kenny Omega ran after with a chair and went after the Don Callis family. family, but of course they were still outnumbered. So the Don Callis, basically the family stood up right above him, and they were just like, basically looking pretty strong there, Reg.
Yeah, I was feeling nervous because there was a kind of a recurring bit with this Jay White thing on how he keeps running out to fight the Death Riders without any help or without anything. So I'm like, damn, Kenny and Ospreay have been outnumbered. Like, if Kenny comes to help after being beat up at the front, Fletcher and Takeshita are just going to jump him. And that's exactly what happened. Kenny came out better than Jay White has done because he had a weapon at least. Like, at least try to, like, if you're going to go by yourself, bring a weapon on the way. Kenny Omega found a chair. He started swinging it, but he just got overpowered and overmatched. And I kind of like how that's the story. Like, you brought in the show, Denise. It's so interesting seeing Ospreay and Omega in the same ring, kind of back to back, fighting on the same team, because like we've just known them at each other's throats. But it's a really cool element and a cool factor to it. I don't know if they're going to add in another group, another two guys to help Ospreay and Omega, because I don't want them to just like power up and then just beat all four of these guys up, because like that's also not a way to go if you're trying to get over Fletcher and Takeshita specifically as being like the future. Them getting double teamed and jumped and ran off wouldn't be the way to go. So I'm super invested in the story on how they do it moving forward.
I mean, maybe they could just like get rid of them one by one.
One by one, I'm with, yeah. But if there's like 2 against 4 and they went over 2 against 4, I don't like that. But one by one, taking them out, some little strategy, I think that'll work.
Well, I guess we'll see what they end up doing with them on there, but I'm liking the storyline. I feel like this is my favorite thing right now on AEW television. Like, this is the story that I'm most intrigued by, because like, yeah, right now when I think about all the stories that are going on in Dynamite, truly, which ones are your favorites? Like, to me right now, it's this is the best thing that they have going on the show right now. And then the Ricochet Swerve stuff. Those are the 2 top stories in my opinion right now on Dynamite. I'm trying to think if I missed another key one.
Whatever Hangman is involved into, like, I'm interested in anything that he's kind of doing, but I think like the main stories that I'm super interested in, Ospreay and Omega and the gang, and yeah, Ricochet and Swerve, I feel like those are the ones that are continuously adding elements and bits every week.
Yeah, I feel you on that. All right, we got a couple of super chats here. Let me go ahead and get right into them. We got Chris Ledeck here who says, "What up, Cali Connection? Feel better soon, Denise." Reg, are you still watching All Stars 5? Ashley K actually lives near my friend in Connecticut. I'm glad despite being sick, Denise is powering through. Hashtag atta girl.
Atta girl.
Kill me now. Kill me now. I just got atta girl.
That's Chris Ledeck. Shout out to the homie Chris Ledeck. Perfect timing. Like, that's when you hit an atta girl. Like, Denise is out here atta girling. Like, she rallied. She came and did the show. Atta girl. That's amazing, Chris Ledeck. I will be watching All Stars 5. Very excited about it. So happy that they just connect all the challenge shows. Challenge fandom is amazing because like it feels like it's never, and it's like wrestling. Like, they just had the season finale for season 40 like 2 weeks ago, and they're like, we're back again, and I love it. It's great.
We got Tenruza here who says, Guns coming back is great. Hope Juice gets back soon. Yeah, we got a little vignette there for the Guns. What'd you think of that? I don't think we've ever really gotten any vignettes for the Guns, haven't we? Or
I don't think so. I can't think of any off the top of the head. Yeah, as we know, I want people to bring back some old clips of me being like, the Guns, I hate those guys. Turn the corner a long time ago.
You used to be the #1 gun hater.
#1 in with the picket sign and standing out there saying, I hate the Guns. Changed the corner. I've turned them completely. I think they're awesome. I think that this vignette was great to reintroduce them. They're needed in the tag team division, and Jay White needs help so bad. He needs friends so bad because he keeps running out there to get beat up. I think this is the perfect time for them to return.
I'm starting to wonder, what do the Guns have on you, Reg? What do they have on you, Reg? They got wrong. Reg sleeps in the nude photos or what?
I was just wrong. That's it. That's all. I thought.
What do the Guns have on you, Reg?
We'll never know.
What do they know about you?
I hope we'll never know.
We got Chris Ledeck here who says, I'm liking this Don Callis family versus Ospreay and Omega, but I don't want them to form a faction with others. AEW has too many factions. So from the looks of it, Chris Ledeck just wants like Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega to continue doing their thing and at some point take out the family. I think they could do it. Honestly, I don't see why not. Like, it's 2 against 4. Unless you want to count Don Callis, okay, then it's 2 against 5. But I feel like they could do it.
And Don Callis is teasing another person to come help too. I'm like, it's going to be a lot to overcome. And
Why
I just don't want
another person though.
I have no idea. I just don't want the Don Callis family to feel like the group that gets beat up, because in their position. So I don't know.
But here's the thing, like the Don Callis family group is not going to be able to get one up on Kenny and Will.
They have been though for last 2 weeks.
I know, but not like
Well,
officially, not at the end of this.
No, I think this is definitely a vehicle for like another match with Ospreay and Omega or something. They're definitely going to come out on the end. I just want them to like be nice to those guys on the way up.
All right. We got Chris Ledeck. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see what else we got here. We had Claudio Castagnoli defeating Jeff Jarrett. This was something that I wasn't like too interested in this matchup here. I think this is a moment of the show where I was like, all right, kind of is what it is. But we ended up having the Death Riders get involved during this match. Like Claudio Castagnoli did not defeat Jeff Jarrett 1 and through here. No. Instead, he had the help, of course, of the whole Death Riders. They came out, attacked poor Jeff Jarrett. Like everybody was coming after Jeff Jarrett here. And Claudio gets his victory. And afterwards, Jeff Jarrett is like laying there completely dead. MJF's music hits. He comes out and he ends up just taking out Jeff Jarrett. At first, I thought we were going to get like a whole promo, and we didn't. He just went out there and like sucker punched them with the mic, and that was the end of that. I thought that was kind of hilarious though, because the visual of Jeff Jarrett like laying there all dead and then only to be taken out once again was kind of messed up.
I liked it. I think it was well deserved. MJF needs to do some things to reestablish who he is, show them that he's a bad motherfucker. And I felt like that's what this did today. Him tricking Jeff Jarrett and immediately punching him in the mouth and being like, "This is how I do old fools like you. Should have listened to me." Great. The promo that he did earlier in the night after running past Hangman Page, awesome stuff. Like this is the MJF we want to see. Like you being big, you being brass, you being that big heel that we want to hate. I think you added a lot more hatred to him today by doing that to Jeff Jarrett, because look at the reaction that I got from you. The match with Claudio and Jeff was fine. Like there's a lot of AEW's high pace, fast pitch, like wrestling, high adrenaline shit, and this didn't feel like that. But you know, you need to tell some other stories too.
Sure, I can see that. Hey, it was what it was. I think for me, it's just like, all right, fine. I guess with this was going, my favorite part of it, honestly, though, was the ending. I did like the way that there was like some subtle comedy in that, and seeing Jeff Jarrett completely laid out and then being taken out again. I don't know if it was meant to be funny, but it did work where the crowd was cheering for him. Like they baby-faced him a whole lot with that. It's like, dude got beat up by like all these men, didn't get his AEW world title shot, and then on top of that has some other guy coming out here to like make fun of him right afterwards.
Yeah, I thought that was a great point that you had brought up about it, Denise. Like the crowd has sympathy for this guy. He got beat up by the whole gang, and Max came out here and disrespected him. Like if AEW is trying to get us to have sympathy and cheer for Jeff Jarrett, they did it. Like I'm like, Denise was like, help Jeff Jarrett. Why are you guys doing him like that? And I think there's a lot of people that have that same mind state. So I'm like, damn, what is going to happen with Jeff Jarrett? I'm kind of confused now, because like he didn't win. He's not going to get the title match, but they gave him a lot of sympathy, a lot of reason for his fans to cheer him, which means that he's going to be featured more, right?
I don't know. What if you see a situation where like Jeff Jarrett is kind of talking about how he's put his whole heart and soul into this business, and if he can't defeat MJF, then he's done.
I don't like it.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something. Right?
Nice. Throw some things at the wall, see if they hit. But I don't want to do the fake.
At the wall.
I don't want to do the fake retirement thing, because we like no, and like you shouldn't be MJF anyway. So it's like a crazy bridge to land on. You're still under the impression that we need to have this match.
Yes, Reg, you're crazy if you don't think we're gonna. After all this, we're not gonna have that match.
After all, what? MJF just did it. He got over him today.
We're gonna have the
He
match,
said, "You're an
Reg.
old man. I'm out of here." He's done.
Sit here every week and have the same argument with you. We're gonna have the match. This is not going to be Keith Lee versus Swerve Strickland, where the match never happens.
I need a bit.
This is the modern Swerve versus Keith Lee.
We're just never going to see this match. Every time they announce it, it's just gone. But no,
it's
get
gonna
to it
have
then.
To happen.
Can it be next week? Can it be in 2 weeks? Like it has to happen now.
It is kind of weird though that they haven't announced anything about this match.
Nothing.
Shouldn't they have announced something already by now?
I would think so. Like we're building to something. If we're going to do the match, tell me we're going to do the match.
I mean, look at Ricochet and Swerve. They announced that like 3 weeks in advance for that Atlanta show.
Yeah, they've been building that, prepping that, storytelling with that. This one, they just keep like stringing us along on it. And like, what are you
Tony
gonna
and
do?
Mariah was announced. The tag team match was announced with Will and Ospreay. I'm sorry, with Will and Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
So they've
All
been
kind of
announcing
stuff.
a lot of big matches, but they haven't gotten into MJF and Jeff Jarrett just yet. So my question is why?
Maybe Max isn't ready yet. Yeah, when the last time match he had? The Adam Cole match?
I think so.
Yeah, maybe he's not ready.
What do you mean he's not ready yet?
To wrestle.
I don't know.
Because he hasn't wrestled.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like we're gonna get this match at some point.
I think we're definitely gonna get it, but I don't know when.
Maybe Grand Slam Australia? No. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess it's just gonna be on Collision, like on a Saturday, big show. Like it could happen. It could work there.
All right.
I just want Max to be into something else, but I guess, yeah.
Well, I know he's gonna be in something else eventually, but first they got to finish this whole thing up.
Mm-hmm. Do it already so we can move on.
That's what I've been saying, Reg. I've literally been saying this.
I just want to move on.
But we still got to get the match.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. Watch,
says
it's gonna be your favorite match ever, Reg.
MJF and fucking Jeff Jarrett.
It's gonna be your favorite match ever. You're gonna be like this, 5 stars.
As if.
Finding 5 purple beanies.
No, I'm not giving them nothing. I mean, they could possibly. They're good. They're great wrestlers. They could do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think this match will be bad.
I don't think so either. I just want Max to be into something else.
All right, we got Ebony Prince here who says, good show. Hi, Kelly Connection. Hope all is well. Thank you so much, Ebony, for hopping in and for being a DWO member now for 14 months. It's very, very cool of you. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. So after Claudio Castagnoli and Jeff Jarrett, oh yeah, we have the Death Rider. Should we get into the Death Rider talk now?
Yeah.
All right, we might as well get into the Death Riders talk now. So here's the latest as what's going on with the Death Riders. Oh, there was that Wheeler Yuta match, though. I should probably also mention that.
Yuta and Jay White.
Yeah, it was Jay White defeated Wheeler Yuta, right? So that was the other bit. So there was 3 bits today with the Death Riders. The first one was when they came out and they beat up Jeff Jarrett. Okay, cool. That was one. Then they had a backstage promo with Renee. And this was the one that had both me and Reg going, what? It was basically Jon Moxley saying that the reason why they don't show the AEW championship, the reason why it's locked up is because we don't understand the championship. We don't get the championship. And then he goes, why do you guys want to see it? Why do you guys want to see it? And he says, that championship lives in me, in my heart. That's basically what he says. He's pointing at his heart and he's saying the championship lives right here. And then he says that he's trying to build a bunch of Jon Moxleys to follow behind him. Am I explaining this right, Reg?
You are. You're explaining it perfectly. And I'm taken back to like, what is this fool talking about? Because that's what I was thinking the whole time he was saying. Like, what do you mean you're the champion? What do you mean it lives inside of you? Do you guys want to take a picture of it? Yes, we want to take a picture of it. I'm the championship. We're all the champion. No, we're not, dude. Take that belt out of that fucking briefcase. And then he's like, yeah, the point we're making and the point of it being in the briefcase is because I want to make 1,000 Jon Moxleys that go through what I went through and are just as hungry as me. And I'm still like, what though? I don't get it. I don't understand your mission statement still.
So my understanding is he's trying to basically say that being AEW world champion, this is what I think they were trying to say.
Okay.
Being AEW world champion is more than just the fame and the prize that comes with the championship, right?
Okay.
There's a fire inside, right? You're a champion. You got a champion.
It's more than just a belt. That's what he said.
It's more than just a belt, right? You got to live it. You got to feel it. You got to breathe it, right? But then that's the thing, though. When you get the championship, you parade it around because that shows that you had the power and the heart to actually win it. It's like the Super Bowl, right? You win, you get your trophy, you parade it up, everyone kisses it, and it's like this big moment of we did it, we got it. We're not just gonna be like, oh, we did it, we got it. Let's not look at it. Let's go this direction.
We earned it. We don't need the trophy. No, I want the trophy, dude. And then like for you. It's so funny for him to try to like gaslight us essentially to be like, you don't need to see the champion. The championship lives inside of all of us. Okay, if we don't need to see the championship, you can give it to somebody else. Like if it doesn't matter, if you don't need to be presented as the champion, have somebody else presented as the champion. If it lives inside of you, I'll think you're the world champion when you're not the world champion because you've told me that you are. That's fine. Give the belt up then. Like the two things don't match up. It's like, well, I'm doing this for you. No, you're not doing this for me because if you did it for me, just show me the fucking belt. It's not even a hard thing either, Denise. Like pro wrestling is built off of these fucking championships. That's all I've ever known. A world title. That's what it's built off. Just show it. I don't know why this is so crazy. I guess it's working now because we're all worked up and mad about it, but like this shouldn't be the point of that.
Right. I mean,
is it working? I don't know. Maybe this is the point because I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know what the thing is supposed to be. But here's the thing. If he's saying like, oh, I want to build a bunch of John Moxleys and people that feel the exact same way, how will you ever know that? You won't ever know that.
You won't know.
You can say the same thing about Will Ospreay could be the one with all the heart and soul to become AEW World Champion. Darby Allin could be all the one with the heart and soul to be. But I think the mission statement is he wants more people to follow him.
Yeah. And I'm glad at least you made that thing clear because there was a lot of questions we had unanswered about what the Death Riders are doing. So you're at least telling us something like, okay, I want kind of people to go along the way of the Death Riders ways and how I'm presented and be more about being a champion than just having the championship. There's some gems in there, but like he's slow walking the dog to get us to it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something. And it was interesting too, because I feel like a lot more people have been like pointing that out. Like, hey, why don't we see the championship?
Yeah, I mean, that's a question that everybody's asking because again, this is built off of that. Like, how long has it been since we fucking seen it? The trios championships are gone too. Like, it's just like, I don't really understand. I don't even see a
briefcase for those. Do they even have a briefcase for those?
They don't have a briefcase for those. No, they're just somewhere. They keep them in the back. Like there's just the world title briefcase attached to Marina. And I'm with you to do, Denise, like at least put like an AEW sticker on there or something like on the briefcase. Like I need
Property
to know
of John
like,
Moxley AEW sticker.
Dude, make this some merch or something. Like what's going on here?
I know at this point AEW is selling more of those black briefcases than the title.
Dude, like if you're gonna you're marketing something, like sell this thing, put an AEW sticker on the side of it, and we're making money.
It was funny though, because John Moxley was like, "Why do you want to see the championship?" And I was like, "Why do I want to see the world championship?"
I mean, that's a pretty good question. Like, why? I mean, we know he's the champion. Do we need to see? Yes, we do need to see. That's what they've always told us, Mox.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just not. I don't know what's happening here, but that's where it's the same story every week, guys. The same song we're singing when it comes to the Death Riders, but hopefully we can go in a different direction pretty soon. But yeah, that's where we're at right now.
That's it. Yeah,
that's where we're at with that.
We didn't do a lot of moving forward, but something happened.
Yeah. We also got Alexander Fitzgerald that says, I know why we don't see the championship. They lost the briefcase with the title at the airport months ago. Remember I made that joke last week. I said, we don't see the championship because they never travel with it. This is their way of not traveling with the championship and going through all the hassle at TSA.
The real funny bit would be if they lost it, but they never told AEW and they're just like, yeah, it's in here. And they're like, show us. They're like, no, it's in here. Don't worry about it. And they just keep tricking everybody, but it's really gone. That would be really funny. No one would think that was funny, but that would be hilarious. If they're like, oh, yeah, it's in here. Don't worry about it. And then they open it up and it's gone.
I would love to be there to see TK's face for that.
Oh, my God.
Like your belt is missing.
Bro would blow a gasket for sure.
I would blow a gasket on his behalf.
You lost my
not
belt?
blow a gasket?
But no, I don't think that's happened at all, but that would be really funny.
Now I kind of wish that was the story. That would make it so much better.
Don't do that to them. They don't need that stress.
You know what would be funny? If one of the wrestlers just mentions that in a promo, like, hey, what the hell? You guys lost the belt? Is it even in there?
Yeah, it can show it to me if you really say it's in there. Show it right now. I don't think they'll do that. But that's
like a little kid segment, though. Like, is it really there? Show it to me then. It's really here. Show it to me.
And then they open it up and you snatch it out before they close it again.
Finders keeper, losers weepers. Alexander, thank you so much for the super chat.
Alex.
All right, we also, there's not that much to get into for the rest of the show. All right, we really went through a lot a lot of segments sort of like just like jumbled in together, but we did have Mercedes Mone versus Yuka Sakazaki in the main event of the show. How'd you feel about this, Reg?
I thought it was pretty good. There was some clunky parts in the beginning. I think they were trying to fill each other out. Yuka was maybe I don't want to say a little bit in over her head, but it felt like it took some time for her to adjust into what the moment that she was in. But when she got adjusted to it, I thought that it was really fun. The closing stretch of this, there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of counters. Mercedes had a power bomb at one point, and I was like, oh yeah, she's continuously adding to her arsenal, which I love. She's up in her game. She's improving. She's like, I have to fight so many different women. I have to have so many different things in my arsenal that I can go to. She looks great throughout it. She's so confident and strong and ready for every moment. Somebody brought up a great stat in the chat. They're like, a black woman versus a Japanese woman in Huntsville, Alabama in the main event. That's why. That is still insane to see. And women don't main event a lot. So like there's just a lot of pride being taken in that. I thought it was good. I thought it ended up a lot better than I thought it would.
It was a little rocky in some patches. There were some mistakes that you noticed on behalf of Yuka's part, unfortunately. Yeah. And I don't know if this felt like it should have been the main event though, only because of those moments where I was like, like when you have those when you're in the main event of Dynamite, obviously it's a big deal, right? You can't, I don't know. I think that you got to be a little bit like extra on it, right? You got to make sure that there's nothing that anyone can criticize, anyone can touch on, because then any minute now people are gonna be like, oh, well, that didn't deserve to be the main event, right? So you've got to be like really on it. I think for me, it kind of felt like this was the main event, of course, because it was Mercedes Mone. She's your TBS champion. We were talking about it during the watch along, how the TBS championship is just portrayed a lot stronger than the AEW Women's World Championship. So for me, I didn't necessarily feel like it should have been the main event, but when I think about everything else that was on this card, it wasn't the strongest show when you look at everything as a whole, because really the top match to me was Brian Cage versus Will Ospreay. That opened up the show. Claudio Castagnoli versus Jeff Jarrett, it was what it was. Ricochet versus AR Fox, I thought delivered, but it didn't deliver in the spectacular kind of way that previous Ricochet and previous AR Fox matches have delivered at. Jay White versus Wheeler Yuta, they're constantly making Jay White look like a punk every time. They did the same thing again this time, where they had the Death Riders come out and attack Jay White, and then Jay White had to wait like a damsel in distress until Rated FTR came out and ran off the Death Riders. So like when I look at the entire card, it was fine. So I mean, I guess it was one of the top of the bunch.
Yeah, it wasn't like, I thought it was fine. I thought all the matches like delivered or hit like the way that they should. I thought Ricochet and AR Fox, they told a different story than a lot of people probably were expecting. Like you probably expected spot flu, flips and flips.
That's what I expected.
Yeah, but I knew that Ricochet, with how his character is going and just kind of how he works matches, he's like, AR Fox is going to come in here and flip, so I'm not going to do that many flips. That's just because that's how his brain works as a flipper. So, like, he teased a bunch of flips. He did a bunch of things. He let AR Fox get the shine, and that's kind of what you should do as the heel. So that's why I liked it. I thought it was more storytelling than I think people were expecting, but I think it did its job. And the closing segment with Swerve pulling Ricochet out with the chain and them kind of getting Swerve on this show, getting people to cheer for it. I thought a lot of that did hit, just probably not the way that people expected it to.
We got Heidi Ho here who says, I was hoping to come on here with positivity after my first AEW live. My advice to TK is if you come back to Alabama, just bring Ospreay and Swerve and let them have an hour and a half and let Tony cut a 30-minute promo. Oh no, Heidi Ho, were you at the show today? I'm guessing you didn't like it as much as he probably thought he would. That's a bummer, but I don't blame him. Like, I was just like, when you look at it at the show as a whole, like there was a couple of hot bits here and there, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I probably would have put Ospreay in the main event in Alabama, but I understand why they did what they did.
Do you though, really?
No, I don't.
I was thinking about it. I was like, wait, why?
Yeah, no, I don't really. I don't.
I was thinking about it and I was like, well, really? I was thinking about it. I feel like, I don't know. If out of these options, I probably would have put Brian Cage, Will Ospreay at the bottom. as the main event.
Just because it's Ospreay, and I think when you're gonna get like Kenny Omega in the show, like that kind of makes sense.
It would have hit a lot harder to have the Don Callis family close out the show with them standing above Will Ospreay and Kenny. Really solidify them as this like, you know, strong heel faction that's actually doing things, that's actually getting by as a group. Like they're looking more dominant to me than the Death Riders. And imagine having that visual of closing out the show with the Don Callis family.
That makes a lot of sense. The reason that I like that it was Mercedes is because she's the champion. She's defending her championship. This is TBS. Like it all makes a lot of sense as to why they would do it like this. But it could have also worked the way that you're saying with the Don Callis family with their hands raised.
The other bit that I do want to get at though, because we did get Mariah May, Tony Storm a little bit. Mariah May came out and she cut a promo finally, not backstage. They actually had her go into the actual stage area and cut her promo. And she made some good points. You know, she was talking about how she doesn't have to assume a role or a character the way that Tony does because she's far more talented and all of this. I thought that Mariah May's promo came off very strong. She made some good points. And, you know, obviously got to see the clip that they aired, the segment that aired on Collision. And Tony Storm being back as Timeless Tony Storm was really, really great. I feel like she like has to be Timeless Tony Storm moving forward. That's just who she is now. Like that's it. She found something. It's working, and it's all we want to see.
Yeah, I like this Mariah May bit a lot. First of all, her being in front of the live crowd, important element to this is showing these women, letting them take the mic and do their promos in front of the live crowd, throw them out there, do their thing. I thought Mariah looked menacing, like all the vibes and shit that she's been giving up in the backstage promos. It felt like she was giving it up here. She's really like honed in her character. I like the points that she was making, being like, the hottest shit that you've done here, Tony Storm, is because of me. I've been attached to all your hottest moments. You're trying to come and take my shine, and it's just not your time. You can play all the characters you want, but it's going to end the same. Really, really great stuff, really strong stuff from her. They need to, like you said, give her more opportunities because her being backstage, her having these kind of less than feeling moments are going to make people feel like she's less than when comparing Mercedes, who's ending the show, the main event. She gets to stand tall at the end of the night. Mariah needs to have moments like that too.
Oh, 1000%. That's the one thing I feel like they're failing at with Mariah. I don't feel like she's had those moments that often. Of course, the last one was Winter is Coming with her, Mina Shirakawa. And that was great, right? Because we were all invested in that. But even then, that felt like there could have been done more in between leading up to the actual matchup. That's how I felt about it during that time. And then since then, I think she's been doing like a little bit more on the Collision side. And then, of course, that big segment with Tony Storm happened on Collision as well.
Collision, I mean, people were saying, why did this happen on Collision? You got to try to establish Collision as something, especially since moving to Max. I think you have a different viewing time and audience and things that could happen. So I'm happy that they're investing in there. But yeah, a lot of it's happening over there. So if you're not watching, you probably don't even know that she's cooking on that side.
Right. We got Tenruza here who says, I need my London fix in Paris as well. August might be a big wrestling month with Forbidden Door and Clash. If I win lottery, I'll do All In Texas. We're fingers crossed you win the lottery, bro. Fingers crossed.
You got this, man. There's going to be a lot of great wrestling this year. They're announcing a bunch of amazing shows. I'm excited about it.
We got Heidi Ho here who says, last time Mercedes was in Alabama, she was Sasha, not the same reaction. Wild.
Alabama, yeah, that makes sense.
Tenruza says, I still want Joe to take contract off of Christian. I mean, I guess I don't even want the contract to be a thing. I almost forgot it was still a thing.
Somebody just burned that fucking contract. I don't want anybody to have it. I want it to get lost like the AEW World Championship is.
I feel like AEW doesn't want it either. Like, I can tell. Like they haven't put any more emphasis in that. Like, I feel like they're trying to get us to forget.
Like today, you wouldn't even know that he has that. You know what I mean? They don't make mention of it. They don't show anything about it. Like they're probably trying to make us forget about it. But then every time the championship match happens, they bring it back up. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's really weird. All right, Tenruza also says in the next couple of days, I might get Grand Slam tickets here. Oh man, hopefully you do get to make it out to the show. That would be very cool. We got Rafael Garcia who says, I hate how this main event felt like Deonna Mercedes Martinez. It under-delivered. We say it under-delivered, and it's a hot minute until another one.
Oh yeah. Like, because if you say it, then I hate when they give somebody a chance and then it's just one chance. They're like, oh, it wasn't that great, and then they never do it again. Try it again. I want Mercedes to be in more main events. I want Mariah to be in more main events. Like, you have to keep doing it in order to really get to where you want to get to.
Right. Thank you so much, Rafael Garcia. All right, we're all caught up on the super chats. Did I miss anything on the show? I felt like I'm like, did I really get everything already?
I think that's all of it. I can't think of anything else.
No, I'm like going through the card right now. I'm like, I got everything on this show. I kind of felt like there wasn't that much to like really dive into here today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Alrighty, everyone. Well, there you go. That was our AEW Dynamite post show for today. I'm gonna go like relax now and hopefully get better pretty soon. Reg, what do you got going on?
We made it, Denise. I can't believe it. Hungover, sick, but we made it through. You guys are great along this whole ride. Tomorrow's Ask Grapsody, regular Grapsody is on Saturday. Is anything else going on? I think that's it for the week.
Yeah, that's it, man. Alrighty, everyone, there you guys go. Please do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Of course, there's going to be Royal Rumble content coming up here on the channel, so keep an eye out for all of that. Reg and I will be back. Also, in case you missed it on Twitter and Blue Sky, I did announce that moving forward, Reg and I would be doing weekly AEW Dynamite watch-alongs. So for those of you guys who are into that, we will be doing them on a weekly basis. So hopefully you guys tune in, enjoy them, and I promise next week when I'm feeling better, all will be so much better and I won't look and feel like death. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.
Peace, homies.